Welcome back to the Anime Odyssey, a podcast that revolves around all things anime. Week in and week out, we sit down and talk about the current and the old, the good and the bad, the ins and the outs, and we really just continue on this ongoing adventure to discover anime that we have never seen or heard of, while also talking about and taking time to appreciate and revisit all of what made us love anime. If this is your first time listening, thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen. Hopefully you find something here that you'll enjoy. Also, to those who continue on this journey along with us, you are all truly awesome. My name is Christian, and as per usual, I have my friend Richie here with me. Say hello, Richie.
Hello, hello, hello.
Sometimes we have to make important stops along any journey that we make. They aren't always expected, but these stops, a lot of the time, can really make the trip so much more meaningful and memorable. Today's stop is certainly an important one because we have a wonderful guest. She is a nerdy Vtuber of the Desert Apocalypse. Yep, I stole that from your Discord profile. Though I currently know her as the Queen of Peak. She's recently been seen playing an awesome assortment of games on Twitch and YouTube, whether it's being dominated by Sen's Fortress and Dark Souls, discovering new crushes and climbing nightmarish towers through a tense story of love and betrayal in a fantastic game called Catherine, or taking on her very first Nuzlocke in the world of Pokemon. It doesn't matter what it is, she always seems to keep it entertaining, to say the least. Welcome to the pod, PetraCoreVT.
You are so sweet.
Was it okay?
Yeah, no, that was beautiful. Thank you.
Okay.
That was really heartfelt, actually.
Yeah, I try to go that route, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Petra. I stream on Twitch. Damn, I have not slept in almost 24 hours.
Yeah, she's tired.
But I make videos on YouTube and stream on Twitch. I got those backwards, and then like my brain like.
But you also
like,
you like multi-stream, right?
I do
So you
cross-stream.
do.
Yeah. So technically, it's true. I forget that sometimes.
Yeah. No, it's good stuff.
I forgot to ask you about this because I see your Discord names. Are we using like superhero names or like
you can just call me
names?
Chris or Christian.
All right, cool.
But you can also just use whatever you want. Or Richie, what would you like?
Same for me.
Yeah.
I mean, you know me as Juice, so if you want to just say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We just casualize it.
I might be
for
referring
us.
to them as Juice and Simply.
Yeah.
I will try to say Chris and Richie.
No, Simply is good. I'm good with that.
But if I forget, that's what I'll probably default to.
That's perfect. I'm actually cool with that.
Yeah. I'm very excited to be here.
Yay. We're very excited to have you.
Because you talk about anime, and I am anime.
Yes.
And I think that's pretty cool.
It is very cool.
Pretty fun.
And I know I've told you probably about 10 times, but I just love your model. It's so good.
Thank you.
It's so good. And the color is perfect.
Mm-hmm. It's really, really fun. I enjoy it quite a bit.
Yeah. I actually have a couple questions real quick before we get on to anything. What have you been doing lately, like for streaming? I know I kind of touched on it in that, but is there anything that you have planned coming up or anything that you want to get into?
That's a good point. So you did mention that I did do a Pokemon Nuzlocke recently. I finished my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke in a very depressing way.
I heard about it. I actually watched a couple of the clips.
Sucks. Her Obama Snow is a menace. I was not expecting it, and since I realized I've been using rare candies the entire time because I just was like, it'll be faster.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, the EVs and IVs thing won't add up like very quickly. It very much did.
Yeah.
It very much did. I could tell my stuff was underpowered even at the level cap. It didn't feel like.
That's fair.
It felt like if I'd had a couple different stats, it would have felt pretty good.
Gotcha.
But
so where did you get to when it went bad? I can't quite remember.
Snowpoint City, 7th gym in Platinum.
Gotcha.
I never got to get to Spear Point Pillar. I never got to see Giratina. Nothing. I just
and you just kind of
I'm dead in the snow.
So you, if I recall correctly, you had a wipe and then you tried again, and then and then stopped.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I actually the first time I did, I think Iron Island after the Steel type gym,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a team wipe to a fucking Raichu, some little girl's Raichu, because I had probably all like flying or water types on my team.
Yeah.
It was a really bad hole. So if I didn't wipe there, I was probably gonna wipe in Sunny Point. I
Yeah.
think that gym's electric. I had to fix it by then.
Were you pretty confident going in, or kind of like, oh god, it's could end at any moment?
I figured I would make it pretty far. Just statistically, I was like, if I play it smart, like I figured I'd make it to the Elite Four. I didn't think I'd win necessarily,
Mm-hmm.
but I was pretty confident. Didn't even make it there. It's a lot harder than you think it is.
Oh no, oh my god, I want to do it because I love punishing myself.
Yeah.
I just have yet to really dive in.
Apparently, I had people who were like seasoned Pokemon players in my chat that were like, "She's so fucking stupid," like yelling at themselves internally and like not taking it out on me, but they were just like,
they're keeping
"Stop,
their
it's
thoughts
so
to themselves.
obvious." Yeah.
Yeah.
I had friends that were watching and
Like, what were
apparently
you thinking?
really good rage content. Yeah. What were they thinking?
Richie, are you familiar with Nuzlocke?
Not at all.
You wanna give like a quick idea of what a Nuzlocke is?
I've heard the term. I just don't know what it is.
Oh, that's crazy because it just seems like such a ubiquitous term, like on the internet to me.
Yeah.
But essentially, the two main rules of a Pokemon Nuzlocke, in order to make the overall game harder, because it is a game for babies, which is fine, but some people like to make things that are for babies like a lot harder. You can only catch one Pokemon per route, and it is your first encounter. And if a Pokemon faints in battle, it is permanently dead.
That's what I love
Jesus.
about it.
So you're limited on what you play with, and you get a lot of like different Pokemon that you never normally play with. Usually, is what happens.
Yeah, your hand's
very
kind of
fun.
forced.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, it's so good. I love it.
You can add different things. Like I had a level cap clause where I can't over level. I had my Pokemon can only be the level of the highest level of each gym.
Mhm.
I had like a no dupes clause where if I caught something and I saw it again, so my team wouldn't be like 1,000 like Rattata or Pidgeys or Starlies basically.
Mhm.
And I had a couple others. I don't remember what they were, but it's very customizable.
I remember hopping in and seeing the names and going like, "Whoa,
Mhm.
what are these names?"
Ironmon. Oh yeah, I had to name them on the spot because that's the other thing. You have to nickname all your Pokemon so that way it hurts more when you kill them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How did they? So that's a good question. So how did you feel after? Did it hurt?
Constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
It
go.
was like,
Was it? I'm trying to remember. Was there? I vaguely remember this where you like walked away and like screamed and you could hear it on the
oh
mic.
yeah, that was the Raichu. I think.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
It was just like,
was
all
like,
right, I'll send one
"Whoa!"
out. Yeah, it was. It was bad. I like jumped on my bed and I was like, I have to scream for a second.
That was great. That's such a clippable moment. So good.
Yeah.
I'll have to show you that clip, Richie.
Yeah.
I'll have to show it to you.
Yeah.
The whole thing is really sad.
Mm-hmm. Memories.
The worst is when you have to sack a Pokemon to give your other like Pokemon a turn to go in on like a neutral switch out, basically.
Yeah.
It's like taking out like your dog and like old yellering it. You're like, hey buddy, just look at the rainbows.
It's
Don't
gonna
worry
be
about
okay.
Gun to the head, single tear.
Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. That is crazy.
Yeah. So I had to do that like one time, I think. And then
Yeah.
it didn't work. I still got team wiped.
Yeah. Ah, unfortunate.
But it was okay.
You did well though.
Overall, I think I did pretty well for my first run because I had not played platinum since I was 12, and I had not played a single Pokemon game in over 10 years, I think.
Damn.
Like when I was in early college, basically.
Yeah.
I just downloaded the Fire one that they remade.
Fire Red
for the Switch.
Oh yeah, the Fire Red port on GBA for the Switch. That one is really, really good. I've also heard that's one of the best ones to Nuzlocke. So if you're interested in that,
Nuzlocke, and there's some really good mods, like story mods for Fire Red. Some really good ones. If you like more like heavy hitting, mature stories, there's some really good ones.
I just want them to remake Silver.
I think there's also one that follows the anime plot called Pokemon Ash Gray, and I want to play that at some point because it sounds fun.
It does sound good. I don't know if I've heard that
don't
one,
tell
but it sounds
Nintendo,
good.
guys. It's our little secret. I didn't say
Nintendo,
anything.
get out of here! What are you even doing here?
Nintendo, ooh, Mother 3, ooh, you're scared. Localization, no.
You see, they've dropped a bunch of lawsuits recently because they just haven't been successful, especially against Power World.
Oh, awesome.
It's good. It's actually like massively good news.
There's no reason to sue Pal World. It's basically like, I mean, even if the like designs are inspired versus like air quote plagiarized by Pokemon, it's like the whole the game is just like a like idle like resource sim. It's like playing Ark. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You don't go into it wanting to play Pokemon. No matter how much people say it on the internet sometimes.
Did you play? Did you try it at all?
No, it's not my kind of game, like at all. I don't like those where it's like you sit there for 10 seconds and you mine a rock. And then you can use that to make a bigger rock.
Okay, so you're not like into survival games.
I don't like that loop. I do not. That's what it's called, like a survival crafting game.
Yeah.
I'm not into those.
Gotcha.
At all.
That's fair.
Other than Minecraft. Minecraft, I like the loop because it's really quick and you can divert from it constantly. And it's like the loop is maybe 20 minutes total.
Gotcha.
And you're done. And you can do whatever you want afterwards.
Yeah. Did you see that the developers of Power World are making a dating sim for the game?
Are they actually? For the monsters or for the humans?
I think both.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was started off as an April Fool's joke, and it developed into like, I'm making this. I'm making this. And the guy's asking him a question, one of the other developers, and he's like, "Are you sure? Like, are you sure you want to do this?" And he's like, "We're doing this. We're making this."
Aren't the developers a bunch of kids?
No.
I thought there were like a few of them were in high school or something, and they were making the game.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm just mixing a bunch of shit together. That's a possibility.
I mean, it's been out for a while, so they're probably not in high school anymore.
Yeah. All I know is
40 or
funny.
something now, right?
Yeah, they might be.
Power World is one of my favorite retro games.
Yeah.
Came out like 20 years ago.
True. Oh my god.
That feeling is like the worst when you look at like a game that you played. It's like, oh yeah, that was just like 15 years ago.
I was thinking about that with a bunch of like N64 stuff recently. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's how I feel about like the Wii and like Xbox stuff, Xbox 360. I'm like, this is still new to me. Because I remember like when that came out and I was sitting in line and like buying.
Right? I know, like midnight releases were still a thing. I know they're still kind of a thing now, but they're not as cool.
Halo 4 is like a retro thing at this point.
I know.
Kind of. And I was at the midnight release for that like in 9th grade.
Yep. Oh my god.
You're making me feel old.
So weird.
Yeah, the way time really changes as you get older. What about Richie? Are you what have you been doing? You been doing anything? Any new games? Or just the usual DayZ?
We haven't really been playing DayZ all that much. Just more hockey, and then I've been playing Baldur's Gate a bunch, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of different runs in that.
Yeah, I just deleted one. I was almost at the end of the game, and I was like, I want to do this other one now. And then I started another one, and then I have a pre-made one for me, my friend, because I want to try a Paladin run, because they added a 4th Paladin in or something.
Gotcha.
So I want to try that one. You're supposed to be like justice, so you got to be like your character wants to follow the law.
Yes.
Yeah. So I want to try that one.
Petra, are you still doing your Baldur's Gate? Didn't you start that?
Oh yeah, I started it with like a multiplayer run for the first time in December or January.
Mhm.
Having not played the game before, I think that was a bad choice.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't focus on anything. I'll play this later, and then I never did. I haven't played it yet.
Because the
Still on
pace
my
gets
hard drive.
pushed. The pace gets pushed when you're playing with other people. You can't
Especially
really
people
take
who
your
have
time.
already played, where they're like, I want to do the thing. I want to get past the boring stuff, and it's just like, I don't know what the boring stuff is.
I don't do that. I've like, since I've been in a bunch of times, I just now when I play, I just role play my character. So like my current playthrough with a bunch of my friends, I'm a barbarian and I made my like intelligence as low as it possibly could be. So like they literally have to tell me what to do or I'll just wander.
What the hell are you doing over there?
And then they found like bracers for me, and it says like you can't have armor on if while wearing the bracers for them to work. So of course I sold my underwear and camp clothes and everything. So I'm just running around naked with bracers on. And
That's great.
It makes it so much more enjoyable to play. And then I didn't tell them when we were making the characters. I made them also a dark urge. So it's like I want to do evil stuff, but I'm also naked at the same time. So it's very funny.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Does that make you want to get back into it?
Yeah, I'm playing as like a big old naked barbarian.
Fuck yeah.
I want to do a full Hobbit run too, like where everybody's halflings.
I want to do like an arcane trickster rogue. That's like one of my favorite archetypes. Because like
you could do it as a halfling.
Little
do a Hobbit run.
What's the non-World of Warcraft one? Tiefling. I always say Draenei.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
I play a lot of Hearthstone.
Yes, I've seen you
not
play.
on stream, but just in general.
Yeah.
It's very fun, but I think if I go down that rabbit hole, nobody will know what I'm talking about.
Right. I only know a little bit about it. I would be interested in hearing about it because I care, if you care about something, then I'd like to hear about it.
Right. Yeah. They really shifted on the power level, like generally speaking. That's like the big thing.
Yeah.
That I guess I can talk about. That's really fun. Is they really downshifted and rotated out a bunch of stuff for the standard meta, where now the game plays a lot slower, and it feels like it's like the meta, because it's been like slow power creep ever since it came out. It feels like we took a 5-year, like even maybe more than that, like plus like shot back into the past with like the power level. It's crazy.
Gotcha.
I'm really enjoying it for the most part.
Good. That's good. So for the sake of moving on to...
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just because I just want to make sure we're on a good pace and I don't keep you from sleeping later when you intend to. There is one thing I want to touch on before we actually get into some anime talk. I want to talk about something you put out a little bit ago, real quick, that I thought was freaking awesome. You did a great job with this, and I don't know who was involved or this and that, but you put out a video on your YouTube channel. I think it's Petra's Bunker. It was called A Bad Investment. It was a comic dub video.
Oh yeah, I did do that.
Yeah.
No, that was all me. I just recorded it like one night, in front of my mic. And then I just edited the text boxes. Like,
I liked it.
Put it out in like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, it was awesome. You did it.
Yeah.
You did a great job, and it was really cool. I didn't know much about that. Like what do you have like a little story behind that? Did you just find it?
Oh, okay, yeah. So it blew up on Twitter. I think it had like over 100,000 likes. The comic.
Yeah.
I forget the artist's name. It's like something Binky, I think.
Oh, okay.
Like Based Binky or something. But they do like fantasy Western style comics, and I just saw that and I was like, I don't know, I could voice that. That'd be fun. So I just.
It was great. There was like when it transitioned to like, oh shit, everything's fucked. Like I kind of got like a little bit of chills. Like you did a great job. You did like the audio and everything too, right?
Yeah. I edited like all of the camera angles. Like I did it all in Sony Vegas.
Oh, nice.
It was interesting because I had to like manually mask out all the text boxes and stuff too. But yeah, I did all that. I did all the editing on it. I did like the music choices. It was like a 2-page, like 2 pictures on Twitter, basically.
Yeah,
and I turned it into like a whole.
Listen, those 2 pictures did a lot. Like you did. I thought it's a minute long, but it's so good. You did great.
Thank you. That is my like shit post channel, basically, just like where I don't like.
Not gonna lie, I just watched it.
I was gonna link it to you, but you jumped in.
I looked it up.
Breathe.
Yeah, I'll do it. So good. You got something going on there.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get into like some hobbyist voice acting. I think.
Yes.
I don't know on what, but
that's exactly
I do like
my
silly
plan.
voices on stream for fun. I'll do it in my car, and
you could do it for Baldur's Gate run. Since your character doesn't really talk.
Strong Russian man. I wish to find.
That's the one thing I've noticed with you is you have an assortment of voices that you can do that are really great.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I got well.
Does it come with like you practice a little bit, or do you just kind of spur the moment in your head? You're like, this is the voice that I want, and then you project it.
A little bit of both, depending on what it is. Some of them I can just kind of like make up on the spot, but a lot of them, as I was saying, I'm unemployed now, but when I would drive into the office, it's an hour there, an hour back, and sometimes you're in just standstill traffic, just like sitting there. So it's just like,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't want to listen to a podcast right now, so I would just kind of sit there and just make up voices, see
what
my voice could do.
That's the making of a voice actor.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, because like I have a bit of that's something I want to do. I don't know if it's something I get into career wise, but I want to at least voice act one thing in my life. It's kind of like a bucket list item.
Yeah, you should just go for it. Like if you just want to make like something on your channel, or like there's a site where you can just like audition for like amateur projects.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Have you ever thought about taking any classes?
I had not, but I probably should. If I ever get serious about it.
Yeah, I think I think that's an avenue you could at least try to, just like, because I know it's like a hobbyist thing you were saying.
I've told you, by the way, like I just want it on the record that like your normal speaking voice reminds me a lot of like dub Spike Spiegel.
Yeah, and that's
awesome.
a massive compliment to me because
Steve Blum.
Yeah, Steve Blum. Man, I wish I could be as cool. I'm like partially there, just because of my voice, and that's all I get. I can't be as
whatever
cool.
happens.
Yeah,
you could also do reading audiobooks. People pay for people to do that in different voices.
I've thought about trying to do that. Yeah, my voice is harsh though. Like, probably by the time we get to the end of this episode, I'm gonna sound about 30 years older, and I'm gonna be like.
So that's the podcast, guys.
This is it.
Thank you for coming. It's been wonderful.
Yep, exactly.
Goodbye.
That's a fucking spot on reenactment of me later.
I can't wait. Get you with like the old man beam.
Yeah, but just real quick, back to the video. Yeah, that was fantastic. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Hope you do more. I want to like down the road. I would love to do something like that with you. Like if I don't have any plans or ideas.
Oh, awesome!
But that would be. I would like
if
to
I
do
see something. I'll think about it and like ping you.
Hell yeah!
I'll have it like in the back of my mind. If something happens where I'm like, hey, I need like a guy voice.
Yep. Yeah. Hell yeah! Anything. Anything.
Yeah.
I would love to do that with you. That'd be really fun.
I'm down. Thank you. I'm surprised you saw that.
Yeah, no, I keep
like,
tabs on the stuff that you do.
bit.
I think it's great, and I like the direction you're going, and you're also a very entertaining person.
Thank you. I had to like train that up. I used to be very shy and like not talkative at all, and
That's fair.
I think I like in middle school or something at like lunch tables, like I just wouldn't talk at all. Like I just wouldn't talk until I got home for like 8 hours. Like
I'm pretty much the same way. Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
can relate there. It's a very once you're like that, it is a kind of you kind of have to train yourself to not be like that.
It's really hard. You have to stop caring about a lot of things basically, because you build up in your head like this feeling of like, what if I say something dumb? What if someone like misunderstands? What if someone laughs at me like and judges me and I ruin everything forever?
That's me today with this podcast.
Yeah. You did great. You did great.
I was like, God, she's never gonna want to do anything with me again after this.
Good news is I probably won't remember it after this because I'm
true. Good timing.
Sleep and it's gonna be like, was that a dream? Did I do
Petra
any of
was
this?
Gonna be sleep deprived today.
All according to plan. I slipped sleeping pills in a drink.
All the way from over here.
But not in the really creepy way, but in like the mischievous way. I realized that could be interpreted
the
as
way
like
where
the
she
rape
misses her
drug.
alarm clock the next morning.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Hell yeah.
You hear that?
You're gonna fall asleep till 9 p.m. and you're not gonna be able to sleep.
that sleep schedule she's trying to fix. Good luck.
It's just I started talking about like sleepy pills and I was like, oh, I forgot there's like bad uses for that.
Yeah. 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 Do you remember
I feel really dumb.
when I messaged you thinking that you were in some kind of crisis? And I was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?"
Oh yeah. Now I remember. Yeah.
That
And it
was
was
such
like,
an embarrassing moment for
not
me.
me.
I don't know if you get these same feelings sometimes, like if you do something and you get this like cringe reaction, like, "Oh my god, I thought about that all night. I was like, I can't believe I just did that. That's so embarrassing."
No, I mean I used to be like that.
Yeah.
But I just learned. You just gotta. It's really it's like funny, and the universe is just funny.
Yeah.
Probably just like at most they'll like laugh, and it's like whatever.
Yeah, the way that you took it made me feel way better because I was like,
No,
man, I really just
that's
kind of
funny.
like assumed and then fucked up.
Yeah. I'm here if you need. No, well, because I also went through something I think similar that night. Like I was emotional, but I was like by myself and not really talking to people. And then you're like, I'm so sorry to hear blah 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 blah. I hope you feel better. I'm like, it wasn't that serious. I didn't even. Also,
You're like,
I don't
wait,
think I
what
told
happened?
anyone.
And I was like,
Yeah, did you like beam into my mind?
I was like, wait a second, did I just think that all happened? And I looked back and I was like, that's not the same person. Wow.
No, like the way that I've rationalized it in my mind for a lot of stuff is like, one, it's just kind of like cosmically funny.
Yeah.
Two, if the person you're talking to can't take that in stride, like fuck them. It's not your fault for like that.
True.
It's them being like a bad person.
True.
Being like, I can't believe you would be concerned about me and waste my time. It's like, whatever. Like,
You
fuck
really
I don't
thought
talk to
that
you
was
anymore.
me?
Oh, I'm so offended.
That's a
No,
good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Very mature
Ever
way
since I
of
started
looking at
looking at stuff like that the past few years, I just kind of can go into things with a ton of confidence and it doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
Because, if people just don't vibe with it and then they're like really stuffy about it, it's like, why you think so high of yourself? Like, why are you being weird?
True.
We're all like just humans. It
Very
doesn't
Just
matter.
true.
I just roll by the mantra of it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Like if
Yeah.
something happens, I'm like, you can't change it. Oh well. It
Yeah.
is what it
I
is.
do say that a lot.
Whatever happens, happens. Actually, Spike Spiegel.
Whatever happens, happens.
Woo! He did the thing.
Think I did it. So I'm gonna put the link for that video in the description if you're cool with that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Um,
Link whatever you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'll link.
I mean, if it's
I'm gonna link all
public, like, I'm
your
not hiding
all
it.
your stuff. No, I know. I just want
Yeah.
to make sure you know and you're cool with it.
Yeah.
I like doing stuff that I don't let people know that I'm doing.
Hey,
Which-
we actually are linking your smut account that is not public into your description.
Yeah,
and
put your
nothing else.
Your Tumblr account.
Otherwise known as my Tumblr account, pre like 2018 before the ban.
yeah.
I never had a Tumblr.
Neither did I.
I wish I'd gotten on it.
Yeah, I did
I had
read
one.
some. Was that Rich?
I had one, but I used it for finding like phone backgrounds because people would put cool art on there.
I think I remember that. I think I
Right.
remember that.
I remember that in high school now. Yeah.
Yeah, because
They,
cool backgrounds back in the day were the thing.
Now I just use Pinterest for cool backgrounds. It's funny because people put stuff on there that's crazy.
Pinterest has a lot of crazy stuff on there. You'd be
I've had the
surprised.
same like phone background for the past. How long has it been? Almost like 2 years, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It's the ending of Persona 3, like an artist
Ooh.
did, basically.
And so you're a big Persona fan? You like
Yep,
Persona?
oh, now I am, yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say
yeah.
I get kind of some Persona vibes from you. I think that's
like
a series that
as
you
a
really
person
like.
or like in the like design or what?
A little bit of both. I think. Yeah.
Interesting. I had originally referenced in my like old design of my eyes. I was like, look at Haru's eyes for Persona. I want those.
Yeah.
So
like so in terms of the vibe check there is like
Mhm.
there's a lot of personality in Persona. And
right, yeah.
that's what I kind
Style
of
and
get from you
suave.
because
Yeah.
your personality kind of pops.
Thank you.
So that's kind of what I get. And I could totally
my,
see if you
Like
told me
3x3 also looks like that. So
yeah.
yeah.
If you told me that was your favorite series in all of the world, I wouldn't be surprised.
It is. So well, Persona 3 specifically is probably my favorite
It's
game
so
of all
good.
time.
Oh, I love
After
Persona.
having played it,
Persona's
like
so good.
makes me cry every time.
I'm a very emotional guy. You'll probably discover that later. All right. So we're gonna move on real quick because I got a little segment for you, for both of you. So if you're ready, this is I call this, but of course that's an anime. So it's gonna be like a little bit of it's not really a competition, but there are some stakes. The only thing you win here is my respect and maybe a $5 gift card to your favorite food place.
I have to lock in.
Lock in. The stakes are high. Are you locking in, Richie?
Probably
need
won't
that
know what
respect.
anything is an anime.
Well, you don't have to because this is here. Let me tell you what it's about. Your goal is to correctly guess if this is a real anime or manga based solely off the description that I give you. You will get 1 point if you guess real or fake correctly, and an additional 2 points if you're able to provide or guess the title name. And I have five here that I'm going to read off to you. So basically, I'll read one off to you. I'll give you both the opportunity to say if it's real or fake. And if you think you know the name, you can guess the name. And then we'll go from there.
It's real.
Give me a second.
In this order: real, fake, real, fake.
Whoa. Hang on.
Give me my.
It's all fake.
Oh, my Atlanta. If you win a $5 gift card, where would you get it for? What would be the go-to?
That's a good question. I mean, I guess Amazon's a really good one. I do have a funny story, actually. Speaking of gift cards,
Go for it.
my friends got me into League of Legends in college, or tried to. I didn't like it, but when I was playing a bunch with them, I bought one of the newest champions with a Subway gift card that I was never going to use.
Damn.
Because for some reason the League of Legends website accepted that for Riot points.
Really? What the?
So I used like a $10 Subway gift card and I got Ornn from League of Legends.
That's actually kind of sick.
It's so funny.
I bet at the time you're like, this is the best deal I've ever had.
It's so funny because like I don't think we had like a really close Subway on campus. So I was like, I'm not using this in the next like year or two.
Nice.
You know, whatever. I'll just whip it out and I'll redeem it. And I just thought it'd be really funny for the bit to do that.
That is a good story. That's funny that they would do that.
Yeah.
I wonder if they
I
they
don't
still
know
do stuff
why.
like that.
I still don't even remember the details anymore.
Some guy at
Yeah.
Riot's like, wait, why do we have a $10 Subway gift card? Like, why is that in our?
Why is that? Yeah.
How do we get that?
Why do we take these? Like, what are we like paying our employees?
Some
these?
guy over there
Like-
is just like really into Subway.
I found a really shitty, like digitally, probably like AI generated article.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, can you use Subway gift cards for League of Legends? The short answer is no. You cannot use Subway gift cards. Reasons: Subway gift cards are not a digital payment method. League of Legends uses a different payment system.
It's like, no.
As
That
a
never
gamer, you're
happened.
always on the lookout for ways to save money and get the most out of your gaming experience. One question that's been on many gamers' minds is whether Subway gift cards can be used to purchase in-game items like League of Legends. Okay, so
Damn.
that was a real thing.
Yeah, I fully
It
believe
was
it.
through OpenBucks. OpenBucks was the service. I found a Reddit post from 7 years ago where they stopped doing that.
So that was like a payment
Oh.
method. It was $open.
Yeah, probably OpenBucks where you can redeem gift cards and then change them out for Riot points.
Oh, I mean
And
that's
it was probably
neat.
like a secondhand like vendor.
Yeah.
They also accepted CVS and Dollar General gift cards.
Very specific.
I didn't even know they had Dollar General gift cards.
Neither did
I'm gonna be
I.
honest.
Neither did I.
They have lots of them.
Never see CVS gift card. Also, like, what are you get? Like, I'm gonna gift you a prescription for Christmas, Grandma.
Or
Ah,
those
my
diapers you
favorite.
needed.
Uh,
All right. Game time. Are you both ready?
I'm locked in. Yep.
I'm ready as
I'm
I'll
ready.
ever be.
All right. So remember, real or fake, and then the name if you want to try to guess it.
All right.
All right. 4 strangers intent on killing themselves meet online and come together for a group unaliving. They wander together in search of the perfect death before being
Oh, I know
derailed
this.
by a series of bizarre events. Oh, she actually knows it.
Yeah.
All right, so you can go first.
So, I believe it is real, and I believe it is an episode of Welcome to the NHK.
Welcome to the NHK.
If I were to guess.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
It's an episode. I don't want to like ruin things by not like dragging it out, but I'm like 90% sure when I watched Welcome to the NHK, there's an episode that was like that.
Maybe, just maybe. Richie, what do you think?
I think it's real. It's also like happens in real life also.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes,
And
it
it's
favorite
does.
totally
anime.
from
But
it's
Last
totally from
year.
whatever she said that she watched. I want that extra point.
okay. So, yes, it is real.
Episode 16 or some shit.
So it is a manga by the creepy horror legend Junji Ito called Black Paradox.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I was so confident in that because like
Maybe it's very similar. Maybe there's something like that very
there's
similar.
literally a episode of Welcome to the NHK where I think 4 people specifically that meet in an online forum come together for a suicide pact onto an island, and then they get derailed quite a few times and end up like getting cold feet and backing out of it.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, this is just an
That is
episode of
very-
Welcome to the NHK. Like, I've literally heard this exact. That's such a weird. Okay, so I need to like actually think and like lock in on
I mean, that was
it. Not yeah.
no. I mean, that was good. That's
I
still
was
that's funny
so
to know though.
Fucking confident. I was like, I've literally watched this during COVID.
Maybe one's inspired by the other.
I assume probably Welcome to the NHK is inspired by it. There's probably something where it's like
Mm-hmm.
ooh, we were reading up on a Junji Ito manga on
Mhm.
4chan, and then we decided to meet up and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. The cover art is pretty good. I don't know. Have you ever read anything by Junji Ito?
I don't remember. Probably not.
Yeah.
I've read like excerpts of Junji Ito stuff. It's
Yeah.
really good.
He is one
Some of the
creative,
stuff he makes.
freaky motherfucker.
I love the whole. I love the whole was made for me.
Yeah. There are some really
I Don't even really know what it's about, but
Yeah.
The idea of finding like literally your body outline and like a hole and like being
crazy.
drawn to it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh my god, it's crazy.
such like
stuff.
a very specific thing.
It is. It is.
Mhm.
Okay, so you both get a point for that. Next. In a world where a tyrant bans and steals everyone's hair, there's one brave hero who uses his nose hairs of steel to fight back and save all the hair of this world. Is that real or fake?
In a world where everyone's hair is stolen,
Yep, it's banned
I'm gonna
and
say
stolen.
fake.
nose hairs. I'll let Richie guess first if you want to.
All right, so you say
So that
fake.
way
All
we're
thinking
not,
it's fake.
Yeah.
right,
Yeah,
so
I'm thinking
so
it's fake.
also, do you have? Can you take a guess of what the name of it might be? Because I do have fake names,
Oh, interesting.
so you just
Nose
get extra
hair,
points
don't
if you
care.
correct it. Okay, good call. Maybe. All right, what do you think, Petra?
So, thinking about it, I'm gonna take some time. There are a couple of things this could be. The only person that I know who fights with nose hair, is Bobobo. He has like a big old afro and a big old mustache. I think he fights with his mustache. I don't know if that's necessarily what he does. I don't remember people being bald in that show. Or that being because I didn't watch much of it. I had a roommate who watched it a ton in college. And it was one of his favorite things growing up, and he showed me.
Yeah,
But I think I'm leaning towards real and that it's Bobo. That's my personal guess.
you were freaking good. I was like dying there. I was like, how? Because I never knew of this. I never knew
it's
of
awesome. No, he's so cool looking.
this. Yeah.
Reminds me of like Japanese like Johnny Bravo.
Yep. Yeah, and the name is crazy. Bo.
Yeah,
I was like-
Bobo.
Yeah. Damn. Good job. Holy crap.
I'm locked. The
I was waiting for
fuck
you to
in.
like lean fake at the last second. And then I was gonna be like, yeah, it is Bo.
You only
Listen,
get 2 points.
I'm the resident guy who hasn't really seen a lot of
Listen,
anime.
but that's a very niche anime.
It's pretty niche, yeah. Like that's something that I think unless you grew up or have heard of it,
Yeah.
like you wouldn't know about it.
My
And I just
eyes,
happened
like,
to have a roommate that told me about it.
I was like, what? She just got that? That was like probably
Yeah.
the hardest one I think I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe I'm.
I didn't know that people were bald in that show.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know much about it, but that was just based off. I just kind of took a couple descriptions and made my own. But good job. Damn.
I gotta
Alright.
send a picture of this so you can see like what Bobobo looks like.
It does look crazy.
Jeez.
It looks absolutely
Mhm.
just unhinged.
Yeah. No, it looks. There's like a sexy looking sun.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Oh right, I forgot his mustache like extends.
Yep. So I guess I don't know that I'd consider a mustache as nose hair, but that's what the description said.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was I think it might actually be his nose hairs.
Okay, it kind of just twirled
Um,
into like a mustache looking thingy. Because
Yeah.
it does look like a mustache in the cover art a little bit,
There
just
you
like
are.
it from a faraway glance.
Send the picture I found of him.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Bobo.
Johnny Bravo looking ass.
Yeah. It's like if Johnny Bravo was like a One Piece villain.
Yeah. Damn. All right. Good job.
I cannot believe I got that.
Yeah. That very impressive. Very impressive. All right. A mysterious vending machine appears in different cities, offering drinks labeled with specific regrets. Drinking one temporarily places you inside an alternate version of your life, allowing you to make a different choice for that regretful decision. But in return, something always follows you back. Is this real or fake?
Huh.
And
Okay.
yeah, Petra, you go first on this one.
Okay. So my thinking, we've had 2 reels in a row. I'm not going to let that be the meta game, but it is something to mildly consider. We have had 2 reels in a row.
True.
Um,
Maybe I thought about that.
oh. You're the kind of teacher that makes every answer C on the test. That I, like
I could be that.
want to like throat choke. You drink a drink and you end up in an alternate like timeline essentially. You go back in time.
Yeah, from a vending
You get to
machine
live
that
out an
gives you
alternate reality.
a variety of different possible regrets.
And then when you come back, are these, by the way, can I ask you follow-up questions on the
Yeah.
premise?
Yeah.
Or are
Yeah, go ahead.
these
Actually, I
things
like
that
that
you
idea.
wouldn't-
Yeah.
Okay. So if you drink like one of these, it's like a permanent thing? Like does it actually alter your life, or like are you
It alters
drinking
it alters your life, yes.
Okay. So it allows you to go back but at a price basically.
Correct. Something
You're allowed to be like-
something follows you back.
You get to like get married. This kind of sounds like another like horror, maybe like Junji Ito thing.
It is a
if
bit
it
horror,
is real.
yes. It's something that
Mhm.
can become a bit scary.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with a price that maybe this decision might not be worth it.
Interesting.
I think you're saying too much.
This is very elaborate, is what I was going to say.
Yeah.
If you wrote this is a very good job. On what you wrote.
Mm-hmm.
I want to lean towards fake, but I also want it to be real. My guess would be fake. What would I call it? Come back to me on the name.
Okay. Richie, what do you think?
Let Richie guess.
I think it's real because I feel like I've heard of this before, and I'm just gonna make up a random name: Sisterhood of the Traveling Vending Machine.
Okay. So what did you landed on fake, Petra? Or you rated on real?
I'm gonna say fake. I'm gonna call it Pocari Paradox.
Pocari Paradox, damn.
Yeah, like Pocari Sweat.
Yes. I like that. All right, yes, it's fake. It's fake. But the premise is sick, right?
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I would love to see that.
So
What did you end up calling it though?
So the vending machine that dispenses regret. Because
Okay.
you might, because
Pretty
that could
simple.
become a regretful decision in itself.
It would have to end like the guy who made it drinking one of the ones that lets you undo the vending machine. So none of anything else ever happened, but
Mhm.
like something horrible happens.
Yep.
To him,
Yeah.
and then it's like the good ending.
Yeah.
I feel like you could change, like, for a bit. I don't know, but maybe a better title is just shorten it up and have it called Dispensing Regret.
Yeah, it could be.
And
Yeah.
then it's,
I just
and
know
then
how,
the picture would be a vending machine.
how anime names get kind of ridiculous, like in
Mhm.
length. So I was kind of trying to ride along that. But I think the premise is sick. That's just me. If I had resources and creativity, in my
There's your
fingers,
comic that you can make. You could voice.
All right. I got 2 more.
Japanese salaryman.
Right. All right. A man with a passion for vending machines one day awakens to realize that he has not only died, but has been reborn as a vending machine. He is a modern appliance in a fantasy world and requires money in order to continue functioning. While he can still hear and see, there's no way for him to move by himself or speak more than his programmed phrases.
Interesting.
All right, Rich, you can go first.
I go first, right?
Yeah.
That's real. I've literally seen it on Crunchyroll.
Well, what's it called then?
Yeah, it's
I don't remember the name. I didn't look at the name, but I saw it and I was like, I think might be like my life as a vending machine or something.
Okay. And so you think it's real too, Petra?
yeah. I mean, I it's notorious. There's some sort of vending machines show where the guy becomes a vending machine and then he can't move. He's just sitting there, and he like the whole thing is like he sees people come up, and he's like, "Wow."
Yeah.
It's like the episode of Adventure Time where Jake becomes the brick, and he's just like, "I like watching things.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here."
Do you know what it's called? The English name?
Don't. That's the I gotta think about this, because I just like my guess would be like vending machine in another world, but I have no idea.
You're not far off.
Yeah.
It's reborn as a vending machine. I now wander the dungeon.
Reborn as a vending
I should have done
machine,
this
now
one
wander
first.
the
I
dungeon.
I wanted to do 2 vending machine things to try to throw you off. That was my plan,
Oh,
and it didn't work.
interesting.
Didn't
No,
work.
I know the
I
vending
happened to
machine
see it.
story.
Gotcha. I think I've
Um,
actually, now that I think about it, I might have brought it up once before.
I was looking for random shit on Crunchyroll to watch, like just
Mhm.
random animes, and I saw that, and I was like, that sounds weird as shit.
It's like the go-to, like especially like among people who talk about anime online. They're like, wow, anime's so weird. We got a show about a vending machine.
Damn right we did.
Wow.
Damn
I
right
mean, it's
we
kind of like
did.
that. What's that? My life as a slime or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
reincarnated
that
as
time
a
I got
slime.
reincarnated as a slime.
Yeah. The
Slime Sakai.
the ideas are churning out. All right, last one, real quick. In a world where global conflicts are resolved through kindergarten classrooms, 5-year-olds act as a military commander. Their imagination manifests as real weapons. Blankets become force fields. Crayons can create and rewrite terrain. And nap time serves as temporary ceasefires. Is that real or fake?
There's no way this can be real, but my first thought was like, man, I love Crayon Shin-chan. If that's what Crayon Shin-chan is about, and I just haven't known, because I think that's supposed to be like a cutesy, wholesome show for like little babies that's like still going to this day.
I don't know if I've heard that one.
It's like a really old, not really old, but relatively old, ongoing like
Yeah.
show. It's like Harold and the Purple Crayon if he was Japanese. And it wasn't just one book, it was all the time,
Maybe this is the
I
sequel.
think. Yeah. So if this is what Crayon Shin-chan is, I have to watch an episode. But my guess is fake and that it's Crayon Shin-chan.
Okay.
That would be my guess.
Richie, what do you think?
I think it's real. And I was thinking of those movies, Boss Baby. So-
Boss Baby. Boss Baby.
Or whatever, the one
My
where the
favorite
babies are
anime.
like super smart.
Gotcha.
Super babies or baby geniuses. What is that?
Yeah, something like that.
Like it was like an actual movie.
My
Yeah.
neighbors had
So
that.
I'm just gonna say Boss Babies.
Movie. Yeah.
Okay, so you think it's called Boss Babies?
Yeah, I don't know,
Alright,
but I think
so-
it's real.
Yeah, it's fake. It's fake.
Okay.
And it's called Battle Kindergarten: The Nap Time Wars.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Harold and the Purple Crayon, but it gets real. Sounds.
I had to like mute
incredible.
myself for like 5 seconds because your first reaction made me die. I was like, ah, damn it. Yeah, so that's
No way.
that's that. And totaling up the score here, I'm just gonna say
I
Petra
only got
won.
like one.
Oh my god.
You correctly guessed all of them as fake or real. So great job.
Incredible.
Great
I didn't
job.
think I would do that good.
Yeah, you did great. The one I'm most impressed with is the Boba Bo one. That was supposed to be my hard one.
Thank you to my roommate in college.
Yeah, good job, roommate.
Yeah.
Damn,
W roommate.
roommate W. So, all right, so yeah, just figure out where you want a $5 gift card, and you get a $5 gift card to whatever you want.
I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you.
I know the stakes were high there.
Oh, I was like, yeah. Can I cash in the $5 gift card for double the admiration?
Oh yes, of course, of course.
Oh,
If that's what you truly
lovely.
want, you can have monthly admiration newsletters.
Beautiful. Yeah. I can get it along with like my Lego magazine that I still get from when I. I don't think they make that anymore.
Yeah.
I loved having that as a kid though.
What was
Where
it?
Was it like Brick Magazine? I think is what it was called.
Huh. I don't know
Every
if I've
month they would like send out a free magazine to kids. If you sign up for it on their website,
Yeah.
like mail it to your house, and it was just an advertisement. It was like a Sears catalog, but just of like the Lego sets coming out that month.
Gotcha.
I remember
okay.
reading that and just being like, "Whoa! Like the new Power Miners sets are coming out or whatever," and it was awesome.
Even back in the day, which wasn't that long ago, I don't think. The Legos have been sick for a while. I know they've gotten crazy,
yeah.
but yeah, Legos have been sick for a while.
Absolutely, like
And
I've always loved
absurdly
like,
expensive.
Legos. Weirdly, I don't like them now because they just make a mess. But like, if I had a bin of Legos, I could just like fiddle with once a month.
That was
I
the
would,
best
like,
part.
I would love that.
Just having a bin of a sort like mixed Legos.
Yeah.
Because you create your own universe.
Mm-hmm. I really like the Lego sets, but like I could just get that through like Gundam model kits if I really wanted to now.
Oh my Gundam model
Built
kits.
a few of those. Those are really fun.
Have you built some Gunpla?
Oh yeah. I
That's
never
fantastic.
finished it, but I was actually doing like kit bashing too.
Yes, I love that.
Mashing some stuff together. Yeah.
You have to send me some photos at some point.
I have a friend, she's like super into Gundam. They're all like starter grade sets. None of them are like crazy. She has like full on like electrical, like master grade, like
That's
sets
crazy.
and everything. She has probably like 100, 200 that she's made.
Oh shit. That's impressive.
It's insane.
Yeah, I have like a tower of ones that I need to build. I just don't have a great place for it right now. I can see that.
I've visited and it's like, don't look in the closet. And then you look in there and it's like the entire closet is just Gundam boxes. You're like, how do you live like this?
Right. Damn.
It's some of them are like I think used boxes too that just have like spare parts in them.
Gotcha. Oh, I love building. I just don't do it enough.
She has also a jar of like all the nips and whatever, like the little plastic bits.
Oh,
that
really?
Looks like one of those like jars of sand that you like would like layer like the sand art at the beach,
cool.
but it's just all the plastic nubs. Yeah.
Wait. So do you like Gundam?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't gotten super into Gundam. I watched all of The Witch from Mercury because it was gay.
Yeah.
And I watched it with a friend because that same Gundam friend that she wanted to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen like a couple episodes of Iron Blooded Orphans and Turn A Gundam.
Okay.
I haven't seen any of like the original like is it Universal Century timeline?
There's oh my god, I could get into it like crazy. It's the timeline
are you like a
is
Gundam
actually
head?
insane. I love Gundam. Gundam's one of my favorite things. Yeah.
Man. That's awesome. I love Mecha.
Yeah, the Mecha's my
for
thing.
sure.
Mecha's one of my big things.
I don't get people who don't like it, but that's also just because I like it a lot, like on an intrinsic level.
I think it like just really kind of shouts like creativity. I don't know. I think that's part of it. Like you have like a creative mind, and
the whole idea
like
like
it's about like building
and
things like that. Kind of really.
Yeah.
There's so many different ones and great ones and.
Oh, you're more into like the like building Gundam, or do you like also watch like the?
No, I'm more into
stuff?
watching. I want to be
Okay.
I want to be more into building. I just don't have a good place to do the building.
What's your favorite series? Because it's kind of like what's your favorite JoJo part, but like Gundam. What's your?
I mean, I'm always
Gundam?
I'm a big Iron Blooded Orphans guy.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
But I love it all. It obviously a lot of them are much. Are vastly different in terms of their, some of them are much more lighthearted. Some of them are darker. I'll get into this in a little bit, but I'm a big dark guy. I love if it's
like
dark.
The political like commentary on like war and I love that shit too.
But if it's
that's some of the best stuff.
If it has Gundam in the name, I'm probably gonna watch it. I guess that's where I'm at with Gundam. It's kind of like Dragon Ball for me.
I'm so curious how much you've seen now because there's so much. It goes back to like 79.
It's so old.
I think
we did a watch party of the OG
Oh, of Gundam 79?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. We did like
What do you think
a
of
couple
Char?
different ones.
I've
Char-
heard he's like
Char
one
is
the
one of my favorite
favorites of like the
characters.
villains. Yeah.
Yeah. It's great.
Richie, I'm sorry that you probably have no idea what we're talking about.
He's heard us
You're
talk. He's
speaking
heard
in
us.
a different language.
Yeah,
he's
we
heard
sound
us
like
talk
we're
of
like
it.
Pokemon right now.
Yeah. But yeah, I could talk about Gundam all day.
Yeah.
Shit.
I still need to get more into Gundam for sure.
Yeah.
But Gundam's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
All right. So, for the sake of moving a little bit more forward, let's get into some actual anime talk, and I have some questions for you.
Okay, all right.
And Richie, if you have any questions, feel free to jump in, and also you can chime in on this and how you feel as well. So, Petra.
Yep.
What kind of anime do you like, or what genre of it do you like to watch the most?
That is a good question. So I don't watch nearly as much anime as I did back in high school. I feel like I almost watch like 1 or 2 shows a year, if that. Maybe I watch more now. I've also started getting into like reading manga for the first time.
Yes.
A little bit late on that, but finally joining the party. I read like 130 chapters of Chainsaw Man in like 6 hours.
that
was fun.
I heard about that. I didn't get to watch. I didn't watch the whole thing because I didn't want to get too spoiled.
Oh yeah. For context, I just recorded a podcast about Chainsaw Man ending, basically.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
Yeah, that was awesome to see though that you all
Yeah.
had that roundtable discussion.
Yeah. That being said, on what I generally like, I don't even know if there's necessarily like a genre.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of all over the place with everything,
Mhm.
but
As long as it kind of hooks you.
Trigger's a classic studio. Like back when they were Gainax as well, they had quite a few good things.
Yeah.
I've just seen Evangelion, I think, from that era.
Okay.
But
Mecha. You really like Mecha?
Mecha. Yeah. I think I also have like Gurren Lagann on my 3x3.
Yes, I noticed that. Yeah. People yell at me for not having seen that yet.
Yeah. I can't believe you haven't seen Gurren Lagann.
I have my reasons. I started watching it and I think I've heard amazing things. I just have to restart it. It came in a bad time in my life when I started it.
Yeah, it's only 25 episodes. Like, for as fast as it goes, 25 episodes is kind of crazy. That they only have that many. So Trigger is a big studio that I like quite a bit. What is the other studio I'm thinking of that like they did K-On!, they did like Hibiki Euphonium, they did Kokoro Connect. I can't think of their name.
That's a good question.
I like just how cute their stuff looks. Let me look this up.
They do
while
have
we're
a
talking.
great kind of like cutesy animation style.
What is their name? Kyoto Annie.
Okay.
Kyoto Animation. Kyoto Annie.
Yep.
I think they did Haruhi too. Yeah, I guess generally speaking, my taste has changed so much over the years, but I do like one color and spectacle. Being colorblind, I think I gravitate towards very flashy things as someone that doesn't see color in their life very often. That, and then also things with like very complex themes or just shows that make me like think
You
about
want thought
for like
provoking
a long time afterwards, whether that be like, because I mean you don't have to have like very complex themes to like have a lasting impact, but I like things that I do like think back on and like apply to my life and like reference and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Nice. So you
I
like
think that
the
shows in the,
thought provoking, and it doesn't necessarily, you're not limited to you don't gyrate to a specific genre.
No, I'll watch just about anything. If it's like well rated, it's probably on my planning list. I had a
Gotcha.
big old backlog of like, at this rate, I'll see like maybe 50 of before I die. Yeah, I should probably start watching some more. I play too many video
There's so many
games
things
and
to do.
like
It's hard to make
content stuff.
time
Yeah,
for everything. Right.
life is like wild, and like watching anime. A lot of the times I'm sitting there, I'm like, I could be doing like
Mm-hmm.
anything else, even if it's really good.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I could be like learning how to cook more, or like, going hiking, or like, something.
I get that. I get that.
Even though it's like, because I love art like a lot, but
Mhm.
I have those hang-ups sometimes of just like, I'm sitting here and like, what am I doing?
Richie, what about you? What do you generally gyrate to? I'm gonna use gyrate.
I don't know.
You don't really care. You kind of
Kinda
just like
just-
whatever picks your brain a little bit.
I
at the
mean,
time.
like my favorite one or favorite anime that I forget the genre that's called.
Are you gonna say
Ugh.
SAO?
Yeah.
So it's isekai. So
The-
you like isekai, being reborn in another
Yeah,
world,
I
or
guess.
living in another world type stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But I also like sports ones too.
Yeah.
They've been kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, like Blue Lock.
Yeah, Blue Lock's good.
I was gonna say like Haikyuu.
Yes.
I haven't seen Haikyuu.
I haven't
not
seen it
watched
either, but it's definitely on my list to like get on because I hear amazing things about it.
I
Okay.
want to watch that hockey one.
Yeah. Once that gets on the wheel, we'll watch that.
It is on the wheel.
No, I
Do
mean,
you have a
we just
wheel
haven't
that you
hit
like,
it.
watch
Yes.
stuff together, or
so we spin a wheel. We haven't done it. We didn't do it last week. But basically, week in, week out, we spin a wheel. We each chose a bunch of anime and put it on the wheel, and we spin it each week, and then we watch the anime and talk about it in the next episode.
waiting for like the day that you land on One Piece and have to watch like 1,000 episodes in 1 week to
So,
catch up?
there are
It's
some
funny
rules.
you say that.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
We didn't. No, we didn't do that.
Okay.
No, I was referencing the episode we recorded last week.
Yeah.
We did a tier list, and we had ones that were a tier that was will not watch, and One Piece was in that.
Yeah. Okay. The meme of it being too long, I agree, is kind of dumb. But also, I'm a baby, and I don't want to. If I get invested, have it take up a year of my life.
Because it's
When
gonna
I
take
could
a
be
long
watching anything
time.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But long story short, the wheel is limited to it has to be one season, or if it does have more, we just watch one season and we discuss the one season.
Okay. Cool.
And there's a punishment anime on there. We have it's called X-Arm. I actually saw it on your anime list.
Oh, X-Arm. Yeah. That gave me motion sickness.
It's currently the
Watching
worst
that.
rated anime on my anime list.
It's barely a show, so that's fair. I don't. So if you haven't seen it,
Not yet, and hopefully
do you
not
want me to
for a
leave it
while.
like blind, or like say anything about it?
Just I mean, yeah, I would say just leave it like, just give us the general idea of, is it close to bad or not even close to good?
Oh, I should probably give that a 0. I don't know if I rated it or not.
Yeah, it's like a 2
I
point
can't even
something.
describe what like I.
If you look at the description on Crunchyroll for it, it literally will probably give you a stroke.
Oh, well, now I'm curious what that says.
Unless they changed
Um,
it was rough. It was one of the worst like written
so it's gonna be under
descriptions I've seen.
dropped X-Arm. Okay, I did give it a 1.
Yeah.
Cool. I tried to give it a 0, but I can't do that. 0.1.
That's what I like about Analyst is you can give decimal point scores.
Yeah, you can, or you can change it to like check mark or like smiley face, frowny face,
Yeah.
or something.
I've just been updating my anime list because it speaks with my SimKL list, which is for like all like my Netflix stuff, and so that way I can kind of
cool.
just update that, and then I'll update.
Like centralized.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I didn't know they had something like that.
yeah, I just found out about it a couple weeks ago. It's pretty good. If you want to like keep track of actual movies and TV shows as well.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Because I have like a not backlog just for games, letterboxed as well.
Oh, I've heard of Letterboxd. Yes.
Yeah.
Next question.
Mhm.
So I kind of have an idea of this already, but are you watching anything currently? And if not, what's the last anime that you watched?
Okay, so currently, no. I have a lot on my watching list, but what was the last thing like that I watched like currently?
Was it Chainsaw Man,
Uh,
like the movie?
It was probably the Chainsaw Man movie, yeah.
Gotcha. I want to talk about that.
I
with
got
you
something
so
in my
bad.
eye. And then the model freaks out. I like freak
Yeah, I just saw
out when
your
I
eyes like go crazy. Woo!
Let me go back to my watching list because okay, the most recent thing that I actually rewatched was my first anime because I'm planning on making a video on it,
Okay.
and it was really bad.
Oh.
No, it was JoJo's. It was JoJo's.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about that. Steel Ball Run came out recently.
Mm-hmm.
One of the sections did. Where's the like? Yeah, it was Steel Ball Run. I think everything else, like Pui Pui Molcar was the other thing that I watched.
I don't know if I know that one.
That show is really cute. It's like a stop motion thing with little hamster cars. It's like,
okay. That sounds cute.
Yeah. It's really cute. They're like made of yarn, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You've probably seen memes from it at some point.
Maybe. There's a good chance.
But it was that, and then we can get into it in my 3x3. 3x3 is not stuff that I was like top 10 because I didn't have enough for a top 10. I don't think.
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
fine.
rewatched a lot of stuff recently. But it's just 9 shows that like kind of get you to know me a little bit
Okay.
and things I wanted to talk about.
Hell
was
yeah.
the thought.
All right. Perfect. Richie, I kind of already know what you're watching. Did you finish anything? Have you caught up on what was it? Tokyo Revengers?
No,
No. Okay.
I haven't really been watching anything.
Okay.
I don't know why.
It happens. This happens to all of us. Sometimes you're
Usually
just like,
YouTube. I watch too much YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watching too much
You
tip
and
to
me
tip
both.
to watch anything shows.
It's not even just tip to tip. It's like a million different things.
Yeah, you watch a lot of stuff. That's for sure. All right. This is important to some. At least it always tends to spark some kind of conversation. So sub or dub, or a little bit of both. If one or the other, is there a reason why?
Sub all the way, all the time. If I could listen to it raw and no Japanese, I probably would.
Love that.
I feel like everything's lost in translation a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people will say like, "Ooh, the voices sound better in Japanese," and I think that's just because I don't know Japanese.
Yeah.
Dub performances sound fine and or similar, if not more grounded. That's just kind of how like anime is spoken like a radio drama, kind of a lot of the time.
True.
I don't hate people that do dubs because I know that's like a very serious war for some reason.
That's what I was saying.
But,
yeah. That's why it
yeah.
always happens to be a discussion, because I'm also in that.
I'm not gonna say
watch what you want to watch. Richie watches dub. He's a big dub guy. He doesn't do the subtitles. And I don't knock him for that at all. There are some that I will only watch in dub, which like for me is like Dragon Ball. Like Dragon Ball's
That's so fair. Okay. No, Dragon Ball is basically like an honorary cartoon.
Yeah.
Essentially.
So I'll watch that dub, but for the most part, it's everything I watch is in Japanese with subtitles.
What's the dub actor of Goku? It's like Sean something.
Sean Schemmel.
Sean Schemmel, yeah.
Yeah. He looked super excited
his
about
his voice performance is iconic.
His yells are
like
fantastic.
Vegeta.
I wish I want to be in the room when he does
Chris
it.
Sabat.
Chris Sabat's so good too.
Yeah.
Kakarot, give me your power.
Oh my god. I heard
It's so good.
there was like a clip on, I think it was, or maybe it was a video on your Bunker channel too, where you did like this Vegeta voice, and I instantly was like, holy shit.
It's so good. Like, I have not watched like Dragon Ball really.
Yeah.
But I agree that show has to be dubbed. That's just like a classic.
Yeah.
Black Butler is the same way if you've heard of that show.
I have
Like,
heard of
that
it.
show
I have not seen
takes
it.
place in Victorian England. Like
Okay.
that's a dub show.
Is it? Okay.
Assuming the dub is actually pretty good. Yeah, but I've heard that one's dubbed. Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop,
That can be
yeah.
dubbed. Yeah. I
Yep.
forgot that there are a few exceptions to
A lot of
stuff that I haven't watched
the
dubbed.
some of the really old school like Toonami stuff is just really well done dubbed.
Yeah. I mean, like
Uh,
Steve Blum is classic.
Yeah.
But there's a few shows that I'm like, I grew up knowing the dub, or very specifically, like it is a cultural zeitgeist. Zeitgeist, is that like a bad connotation, or is it
So-
just like a neutral?
I think it's neutral.
Okay.
I also don't really. I
think
hear it
it is
used a
too.
lot. I'm not
Mhm.
very. I guess I would be the worst person to ask about how it's used.
I'll treat it as neutral, but yeah, if it's in the cultural zeitgeist as like a dub show,
Yeah.
like I will
It's a
watch
neutral
it
term.
Gotcha.
dubbed.
That's what
Yeah.
I kind
Okay.
of
Thank you, Richie.
thought. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those that like, because Dragon Ball is one of those that's like
Mhm.
over here, like you watch it dubbed. You have to watch Dragon Ball dubbed.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're
Or me,
watching it
who's
subbed,
never
what are you
watched it.
doing?
Yeah. He likes to rub that in because Dragon Ball is like my life. And not necessarily because I'm trying to tell everyone it's the best anime on the planet, but just because I grew up with it and it's
Yeah,
like shaped me a bit, or a lot of bit. So I always have it as like my favorite of all time type of deal.
My favorite like thing about Dragon Ball is how much like people in like Mexico, Brazil, and just like Latin America love
It
Goku.
is very popular over there. Yeah,
It's so cool
I do love
seeing
that
people
too.
get into it like that hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not into it. I've never really gotten into Dragon Ball, but
Gotcha.
it's really cool to see people into it like that.
Yeah.
You should watch the episode of the podcast where he tries to convince me to
I
watch
hate
it.
that episode. I hate that episode.
Because
Because I'm just like, he leaves me hanging so hard. I'm just like, what do you think, Richie? Does that sound good?
It does.
And he's like, nope.
Nope.
I'm like, oh,
surprised you never caught like an episode on like Nicktoons or something, because even I did like in middle school.
yeah.
Like I watched.
I mean, I've seen stuff like here and there. I just doesn't nothing
interest
for
him at
me
all.
for that show.
Yeah,
Which I understand. I just keep trying to. I just like trying to sway, I guess.
I think I saw like 3 episodes of Kai growing up. And
Yeah.
it was when like Goku was running along the really long bridge getting to
yeah.
King Kai.
Yep.
To train on the planet,
Gotcha.
because he was like
He's trying to get.
he had like
He died.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yep.
so then he's like weight training or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really
The
early
theme
on.
is really good.
Yes.
In
and
English, you like
my boy Akira.
memories unburned from the deep energy.
Some of the music is so good.
Dun, 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 dun.
So for me, like Japanese VAs, I don't think English VA is bad at all. I
Right,
just think
yeah.
it doesn't fit as well. In some cases, but over the years it's definitely gotten
Yeah.
much better. For me, it's just the Japanese VAs just fit the characters a little bit better most of the time.
Mhm.
And I think
I
I
agree.
personally think emotion is portrayed just a little bit better. And like accurately and viscerally.
Right, like overall, yeah, I would say.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's
because you're working directly with the people who make it.
No,
versus,
exactly.
Like,
yeah,
you're doing like a copy,
as
of
opposed to
what-
being a copy
Yeah.
essentially.
or even
uh,
like slightly different direction to translate it to a different language.
Yeah. So that's the only reason I really prefer Japanese over English, and not to mention I have an interest in trying to learn Japanese, and maybe one day eventually
Nice,
going to
nice.
Japan, and it helps in that way because you
Right.
pick up on things.
What was I was about to say something and I don't remember, because it was about subs and dubs.
Mhm.
It's gone. It's gone.
If it comes back, feel free to be like, oh, There it is.
Yeah, I'll scream about something. Cause now I just got like the Dragon Ball theme, Kai theme, like the English dub theme stuck in my
You should listen to, if you don't know it already, the Dragon Ball GT intro.
I don't know it.
If you
I'll have to listen to that.
just
at some
listen
point.
for the song, because the song is so fucking good.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
All right. I actually kind of already got the answer to this, but I'm going to ask it again. Are you a manga reader? And either way, yes or no to that, do you think it's important for an adaptation to be fully faithful to its source material, or is it okay for that the adaptation to expand on characters and the story in its own way?
That is an interesting question. So to start with, no, I don't normally read manga. Part of it is just being too lazy. Part of it is I like the fluidity of animation when something is adapted.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's important that people read. I've read a couple. Blue Period is another one that I've read besides Chainsaw Man. That one's about like an artist like finding his way essentially, and I think that just it works really well in like the manga format.
Yeah.
As for like faithfulness to an adaptation, I think that's dumb because you're already like formatting, like you're changing something from like a still life and giving it life. There's inherently going to be creative liberties with that.
Yeah.
I think trying to match something exactly, if someone's like, this is not like it's like, you can just read the thing.
Yeah, if you really want.
If you want it, it's right there.
Yep.
The biggest example that was recent was Chainsaw Man, where people made it more cinematic, but
compared to the
and
manga.
all the movie references. Yeah, it's like it was more like Western film inspired a little bit. But like Fujimoto, the author, is a film buff and like inspired by like a lot of Western films. So even then, it's like in some ways a faithful adaptation. It just took it in a different direction than like a pure like what people interpreted how Chainsaw Man should be, essentially reading it.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I was actually going to ask you
just,
about that. About because you read through all the rest of the manga, right? And you're kind of through the story.
All 232 chapters.
Yeah. Yeah.
So many.
I guess I was just curious, and you kind of already answered it, was how, the Reze arc movie and, season 1 of Chainsaw Man was, how was it in comparison to the manga? Was it really altered a lot, or did it seem pretty similar?
Oh, for time reasons, I said I read through all of it. I lied.
Oh, did you just start after?
Boo-boo.
Oh, it's okay.
I only read what I didn't watch.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. I totally get that.
I did read some of Chainsaw Man Reze arc, because I was reading it before the movie came out. Okay. It felt extremely faithful to me, honestly. Like, I mean, a couple of jokes were cut, to make time for other things.
Yeah.
And like different action shots were expanded upon. Like, a lot of the fighting was extended to multiple more minutes instead of being like just a couple panels. But overall, yeah, it was a really, really good adaptation, I thought.
It's like, so good.
It's so good.
I want
the pool song, like, makes
the pool song so good.
Time.
I want to talk about it at length, but we'll have to do that at another time. God.
Like, it's so, like, the first time you hear it, it's very romantic.
It's very,
and then every time after you hear it, it's tragic.
Dude, there's so much nuance to it. It's insane. I would
it
love.
Has that like budding romance like undertone to it, and like it. Oh, it hurts.
Yeah,
it hurts.
I know
so much.
You talked about Chainsaw Man a lot, but I would love to talk to you about the movie at some point.
I'd love to rewatch the movie and like talk about it again.
That would be great. I wanted to do that. That'd be sick. I'll revisit that.
I'd be down with that for sure.
Richie, are you interested in watching Chainsaw Man?
I don't know.
Don't know. Okay.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
So you were talking about earlier, like what kind of stuff you like. Can you like list like 5 of your top 10 without explaining it? And I'm curious what the vibe is. Because you said you like isekai stuff. But I'm curious like what vibes you like. Just generally speaking, like anime.
I mean, I could quickly name off the whole top 10.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I know we're gonna get into it later.
Number 1 is Sword Art Online.
Okay.
Number 2, Tokyo Ghoul.
Mhm.
Number 3, Blue Lock. 4, I haven't finished it, but it's number 4 is Tokyo Revengers. And then
I did watch
5 is Parasite. 6 is Akame ga Kill. And then Demon Slayer, Death Note, Blue Exorcist, and Dr. Stone.
I feel like you would really like Chainsaw
I
Man.
do too.
Um,
I do too.
because specifically of Parasite. When you mentioned Parasite, it's
I
very
even
similar
watched
to
the
that.
live action of Parasite.
Yeah.
Parasite and
It's actually really good.
Tokyo Ghoul, I think, are good like leaders into that.
I
I
have a
have
Tokyo
not
Ghoul tattoo.
seen Tokyo Ghoul, but that makes
I could talk.
sense.
I can,
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
I got his
Chainsaw Man's
mask tattooed on my
little
arm.
wacky,
Mhm.
compared to those, but in terms of like basal premise and action, I think it's pretty similar.
Yeah. It is wacky, but it's so
where-
like it
yeah,
has so much personality.
it does. It really does. Like Denji's one of those people that like you hate to love and love to hate or
Mhm.
whatever.
Sometimes
for
he
the first little
says something,
bit
and you're like,
anyways.
come on, Denji.
But he's so funny. He's
Yeah.
like, we were talking about this earlier, but like he's relatable in like a basal way of just like he doesn't know what like life is, and like he lived such a poor life
Mhm.
and has like a poor relationship with like women and the idea of like growing up and
Yeah.
sex and everything, and he's just like he boils it down not in like a perverted like groper way, but in
Yeah.
just like the like he just sees it as like, you know, food.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Well, like when
Is
he's
there only one season?
so far, yes.
currently, yeah.
And the movie.
But they're coming out with the International Assassins arc as a whole season in like
Isn't it supposed to come out this year?
They haven't
Isn't it?
announced it yet. I think
Ah.
it's coming like an announcement in June for when it's happening, but they did release a trailer a while ago.
Yeah.
I could see it happening this year or like early next year, probably.
Man, I hope this year. I need more.
They're taking their sweet time, which I do respect
That is
quite a bit. That's
very respectful.
yeah.
Mappa
Definitely
is
not watching the
fantastic for that.
movies. Movies are only in sub.
And actually, yeah, I
Have they
mean,
really not dubbed it yet? I thought they had a dub.
None of them. The compilation, both those are subtitled, and then when I click on the stage, it's also subtitled.
yeah.
Interesting. I really don't like the dub performances personally for Chainsaw Man, but
I haven't heard it yet.
that's mostly just Denji because I've only really heard Denji Power and like a couple characters, but it's just like Power is pretty similar, but like I think Denji's performance in the sub is just it's so good.
It's very good.
Yeah. And it feels different in dub in a way that I don't like.
Right. No, exactly. I can resonate with that. I did actually hear a little bit about it recently, and I was kind of like in that same boat. But to touch on what you were saying about Denji is like the scene in, not to go too spoilery for you, Rich, in case you ever do decide to watch, but in the cafe at the start where he meets or he goes to, you know, see Reze. In his head he's like thinking about, he's fighting with himself about like how he, you know, Makima is his love, but
right.
he is like, but like what's my heart feeling right now with Reze? And that feels very like, you know, he's still pretty much just a kid. He hasn't grown up. He doesn't know like how to separate these things yet.
Like lust from love, or like what, you know, what kind of attachment he feels to like Makima.
Yeah. And that whole scene was so good. I can
if you like that, like when we get into like part 2, like of like the manga basically, there's so much more of that.
Is there? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. No, you'll love it. Then I don't know if you'll love how it's executed, but in terms of like what content you're getting, I think like
gotcha.
You know, we basically get a second protagonist.
Ooh. Okay.
So yeah, It's pretty cool.
I look forward to it. So, okay, so you're okay with you know, an adaptation kind of adding its own elements and
I'd rather it do that.
yeah.
I prefer that, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I think an adaptation needs to stand on its own legs.
Yep.
In order to warrant its existence at least a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I agree
Unless
with
you're
that.
talking about Game of Thrones.
'Cause
They royally messed that one up.
I mean, they tried though.
Yeah.
They at least did try something. It does suck when it falls.
But yeah, I'm and for me it's like as long as the creator is okay with it, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, and like a lot of the times they have to license stuff off anyways.
Yeah. So,
So,
you know, a lot of
like,
times the creators are going to have some kind of production input and you know, so as long as they aren't angry and I don't see that they're angry about it, I'm not going to be angry about it. And I like when you get a little bit of filler about, you know, maybe this filler is not in the manga, which is what makes a filler, I guess. But I like sometimes where they expand on a character in its own way and you kind of that turns into kind of a little bit of your own canon.
Right. Adaptations are like a free rewrite for certain things, like a free polish, like a free second draft.
Yeah.
Which I think it'd be foolish to not take the opportunity to change some things.
Yeah.
Because then you at least can choose which one you prefer, and you're like, no, I prefer this other thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So let's get into your 3x3. Do you want to tell us about your 3x3 a little bit?
Yeah, I'm down. We've touched quite a bit on a lot of this actually.
Yeah. And then I can list off my top 10 to you, so you know what that's all about.
So, listing as like a purely top 10 of things that I actually like and would say are my top 10 favorites.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be the first 8 on this 3x3. Welcome to the NHK, Gurren Lagann, JoJo's as a whole, but like I just put part 4 here. It probably is gonna be part 7 once it gets finished.
Mm-hmm.
Toradora, Chainsaw Man. Put Golden Boy there. I don't know if that's necessarily my favorite, but that's just something that I want to talk about. No particular order on these, by the way. Serial Experiments Lane, Evangelion, and then I am currently watching and probably need to rewatch. Like Bocchi the Rock would be up there. I think I have like a 9.4 on my Annie list.
Okay. Heard good things about that.
And then I need to rewatch it, but Steins Gate was really good. I think I'm just kind of not that I've gotten too old for it necessarily, but like a lot of it, like I'm a lot older than the characters in that now, so I didn't put it on there, but that would be like an honorable mention.
Okay. Have you thought about like doing that or getting into the visual novels?
So I've watched all of Steins Gate like multiple times.
Gotcha.
I've played a little bit of the visual novel. It's interesting. They're all pretty good. I think the adaptation was pretty good on that overall.
Gotcha.
I don't really play visual novels though.
Yeah.
Typically.
It's hard for me because I have an issue where if I read too long, I start to get tired.
Yeah. A lot of the clicking too. It's like I'd rather just have like a book.
Yep.
Or like play a game, and it's like it combines both, and I don't like some of the bridging.
True.
So
this for Chainsaw Man here, is that like as a whole, or is this just the Reze arc movie?
As a whole.
Okay.
I listed the movie because the image looked cooler.
The image looks so
the
damn good.
Yeah, Reze is one of my favorite characters.
She's
probably
so amazing.
Yeah. Going through, one of the big things I do like about Chainsaw Man overall is it has probably some of the best written women in anime, I would say. I think they do,
I agree with that.
Female characters extremely well. They're all quirky and they're fun and like they're nuanced. They're
very nuanced and there's a lot there that
really cool. Yeah.
Like I don't have any manga perspective currently, so for me it's like there's a lot I still want to know about all these characters.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You'll get to know a lot of them.
Like I'm like, oh man, like the end of Reze arc, you left me like holy, okay.
Yeah. You should definitely start reading for sure.
I want to. It's just tough for me. 'Cause I get into this like cycle of, because I'm also I want the animation, because
Yeah.
it's, you know, it's satisfying, and if I get
I'm
ahead,
gonna rewatch it when it comes out as well.
I'm like, I would just want this in animation.
hmm What was so I also have a couple things. I did want to mention a couple more like honorable mentions because it's stuff that I haven't finished and I wouldn't feel comfortable putting up here.
Mhm.
Like a Dungeon Meshi, Delicious in Dungeon. I like quite a bit. I don't know if that's a top 10 or not though.
What's the English name for that? Is that the food? Oh no.
Delicious in Dungeon.
Okay.
It's the one with Marcel and like the dwarf Senshi and they, like cook.
Yes, I actually have that on my
Um,
list. I want to watch
yeah.
that.
Really good. Really, really good.
Okay.
One of the guys from Smosh is a voice actor on that.
Is he like
Really?
in the English dub?
Yeah. Damien Haas. Yeah.
Oh,
Is
okay.
he
Yeah, he does a lot of
Laios?
stuff.
The
I've-
like blonde boy.
I've never watched it, so I don't know which character he is.
Okay.
He's done a bunch of different animes.
Gotcha.
My friend insisted on watching the dub, and I was like, I'd rather watch like the sub, but you know, it's cool. And then I adjusted to like the dub voices because
Mhm.
they're very cozy.
Gotcha.
And now I can't watch the sub because she made me watch like the first 8 episodes of it, and I was like, I want to go back, but I can't now because the voices. I have to relearn all the voices.
It's true.
um.
Like in the
Yeah, I think
combination
that's it for.
of the
sorry, you keep
voices. No, you're good.
Yeah.
The combination of the voices and just being able to watch instead of like, and just like kind of relax and watch is a nice combination.
Yeah, but specifically like their vocal performances too are very like
Just really good.
comforting. Yeah. Sungwon Pro ZD is the voice of Senshi
Okay.
in the dub.
Gotcha.
So he has like a kind of deep caring voice. Marcial has like a very like nervous but like grounded like performance as well. So it gets very cozy very quickly.
Gotcha.
And then the sub is kind of more like bombastic a little bit comparatively, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. But that's a recommended
Both
watch.
performances are good.
You recommend this?
I would recommend watching it for sure. Yep.
Okay.
And then yeah, Cowboy Bebop's also. I don't know if I would, because I like it a lot, but I also have only seen 4 episodes. Really? Like reading over this, like let's see here.
There's no way.
4 episodes.
There's no way.
I need to see more stuff, and I need
Yeah.
because I think my top 10 needs to be filled out more on like more stuff that I like. I feel like defines me. And,
Gotcha.
like I like.
Gotcha.
Uh,
A little bit more personalized.
yeah.
But I like what you
Bottom
got
right,
here.
we'll
It's a
get
lot.
to it. That's the anime I most recently rewatched, and
Yeah.
it was my first anime, and it was really bad.
Yeah.
I'll talk about that later. We'll get to that. But going from top left to bottom right, if you don't like, do you want me to just kind of like run through and just
Yeah. Go talk about it as much as you'd like.
cool.
Yeah.
I might be here for like 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to keep
That's
it
fine.
brief-ish.
Yeah, it's good.
Welcome to the NHK is in the top left.
I've seen that somewhere.
Basically, you've seen like some of it, or like
No, I haven't seen any of it. I've just seen like just the art there looks familiar.
Yeah, okay. It's a show from like 2003, 2005.
Mhm.
It is about a guy who is a hikikomori, which is someone who does not leave their room.
Okay.
He is a NEET, which means he does not have a job or goes to school, and he just sits in his room all day and like stares at the ceiling and goes insane. The whole series is about exploring that, and I think it is done extremely well. The soundtrack in particular sticks out quite a bit to me because there's like a lot of use of the acoustic guitar.
Okay.
And it just has like a very like soft, like doldrummy kind of sound to it, where it's just kind of like time passing by, but it also has like a undertone of sadness to it all.
Okay.
And it's probably my favorite soundtrack in anything. And then on top of that, I would say this was a very like non-universal, unrelatable show for the most part, right? Like most people
Right.
don't stay inside their room all day. until very specifically COVID.
True.
COVID made this universally relatable, and I think that's very interesting. Because I was depressed like this, like in college before COVID happened, and then I watched this while COVID was happening, and I was stuck in my room, and it was a very interesting experience.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah. So I would recommend looking through it through the lens of someone who has survived COVID. You can relate to this. Like anyone can relate to this now. The days that you spent locked inside your house where you felt like you had nothing to do, you kind of sat there staring at the ceiling. That's what this guy's going through. And I think that's really cool.
I wish I was locked in my house.
What'd you say, Richie?
I said I wish I was locked in my house, but I work at a hospital, so I had to go to a hospital while
Oh, were you like
COVID was
a
going
nurse
on.
or like a doctor, or what'd you do?
Nope, medical records.
Oh, I mean, that's
Yeah.
good that was not traumatizing. I hope.
Nah, I'm just sitting in a room
You're-
looking at the same paper like 1,400 times.
Yeah, not on the front lines, but I was in school during that time.
Yeah.
So I literally would just sit there and not do anything.
What did you say the name of this was? Welcome to the NHK?
Welcome to the NHK.
Gotcha. Just
NHK
noting that down.
Nyokizo, I think is what it is in Japanese. But NHK is like some kind of broadcasting service, like a channel over on like in Japan.
Okay.
And the pun comes from like NHK, he believes, stands for like a national like hikikomori society, which is forcing him to stay inside his room. He starts getting like a little bit conspiratorial, basically.
Gotcha.
Like that there's someone out there holding him in his room, essentially. Like society itself does not want him to succeed, and so he blames it on someone else other than himself. And we talked about it earlier too, but there's like a episode where he almost like kills himself, and it gets really heavy. But it's a very interesting message. It's hard to relate to, and I don't know if you'll like it necessarily unless you've been in that like depressive, not leaving your room state for like a couple days at least.
Oh, yeah.
But I thought COVID was like a good universal binder for that.
It is. Yeah, I'm gonna add that. So it's gonna be on my to-do list.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'd recommend it. Next is Gurren Lagann, which I haven't seen in quite a long time, but it is an extremely colorful, passionate, like
it's like stylized,
well animated, stylized like hopecore show.
Yeah.
About like overcoming adversity and just simply like defying the odds constantly.
Yeah.
It is the most hopeful like mecha show that I've ever seen. Because most of them are kind of like dark. This one is like dark at times, but every time there's a challenge, like the main characters just say fuck that and like go balls to the wall and just like fight it. It's very, very inspiring.
Yeah.
Kamina is like one of the greatest characters of all time, and I love him to death. He's the guy on the right with the cape and the glasses.
I can see why you'd like him, yeah.
He is like the rallying force behind a lot of I think it's like Team Daiguren is what they're called. Basically he's what motivates people to like go from living underground to like becoming masters of their own domain and like defying the odds and like living a better life, essentially.
Gotcha.
I don't know if I can describe it in any way that gives it justice other than like if you like mecha and you want to feel hopeful, like watch it. And I'm a very like passionate person.
Yep.
So
I think once I finally get to watch it, I'm really gonna like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you?
It's very good.
Because you mentioned dark mecha. Have you ever watched Aldnoah Zero?
No. I had some friends that have watched it before, but I don't know much about it. I didn't even know that was mecha.
Yep.
I thought it was like one of those like killing game shows.
First season, I loved. Second season kind of falls off, but first season had just some really dark moments that I always fall back on to recommend. So if you're interested, I would definitely put that on a list somewhere.
Is that the one that has like the song that's like I said da 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 da?
Maybe actually,
think
I
there's,
don't
like,
remember
one
those. T actually.
Song like that. Yeah, I mean that's all I really know about it. Is
Gotcha.
that it was
Got it.
dark
I was
and
just curious
edgy.
because if
I
you
didn't even
want
know it was
something
mecha.
a little bit dark, yes,
Interesting.
yep, it's a mecha.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll think about it. Next is JoJo's in general. Probably mentioned it will probably be part 7 once it's done.
Mhm.
But I was between part 4 and part 6 for my favorite parts.
Does it start as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, or is it something else before that?
So everything is called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and then usually has like a part name in front of it.
Okay.
It'll either be like part 1 colon or just say the name. So it starts out as Phantom Blood, and then goes into Battle Tendency, then Stardust Crusaders. They all have like fun names like that.
Mhm.
Part 7 is Steel Ball Run. It's about like horse racing
Okay.
in the Old West across the country, but with like JoJo powers. It is goofy, but it also has that sense of like, I mean, same optimism, same hope, and everything, but in a different way from Gurren Lagann.
Mhm.
But a lot of like, in terms of like an air quote dumb action show, I don't think JoJo's is just that,
Yeah.
but it does fill that basal need. I do adore the characters quite dearly. They're all quirky. They're all like colorful, both literally and like
Does seem
personality-wise,
like
metaphorically.
like colors are like a big thing in this. I've seen
Yeah.
some wild clips.
Constantly color shifting and stuff. The mind games are really fun.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. All of JoJo's is just mind games.
Like
Part
between
of the reason
like
that I want
protagonist
to read,
and antagonist.
watch
Yeah.
Death Note. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't start out that way very much because the first protagonist, Jonathan Joestar,
Mhm.
it's kind of meat-headed. And so, like, Dio will say, like, aha, I've outsmarted you. And then he just, like, walks up and fucking punches him. He's like, ow, why did you do that? Like, you didn't play my game of wits. And he's like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I have a heart of gold, and I'm just going to beat the shit out of you. And it develops more and more as time goes on. But
You watch that
stand powers
subbed?
just get really abstract. Yeah, all of it subbed.
Okay.
Because specifically, the dub names of the artists are copyrighted. So like
Gotcha.
things are named after bands, which I also adore as a thing. I
Mhm.
forgot about that. Thank you. But like, the one that came to my mind is there's a guy who can cook really delicious food, and his like stand name is Pearl Jam. But and they're like little apples
Okay.
that like go inside the food to make it taste better and like have healing properties and stuff.
Oh. Okay.
Um,
I have thought about
but
watching this.
I can't imagine watching it dubbed and him going like, "My stand, Pole Jam," and it's like that's not what it is.
Right.
It's Pearl Jam. Part of the appeal of JoJo's is it's just like a bunch of shoehorned in musical references that you're just like, oh, that's what that's called. Like,
Gotcha.
there's Killer Queen. There's
So there's like a rhyme or
like
reason
Shine on You Crazy Diamond.
behind like a lot of the names. Or
Yeah. They start out as like tarot card names because that's like a whole theme in part 3, but after that they go into like musical references constantly.
Gotcha.
And even then, there's references earlier than that where characters are just named like AC/DC, Wham, and like Cars.
So not to compare it completely, but like kind of similar to how Akira Toriyama uses vegetables for his Dragon Ball names.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Mhm. But imagine if in the dub, instead of saying like, because Raditz is based on radish.
Yep.
They're like, oh, it's Rash Tits. There he is, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Oopsies.
I like you can't say radish because it's a copyright. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, what if we named like Goku like Glocku? Okay, sure. No.
Right. No, I get what you're saying.
Best one though. So there's a stand in part 7, and I'm wondering what they're gonna change it to. They're probably just gonna call it D4C, but it's based on the song "Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap."
Okay.
Do you want to know what they changed the name to?
Yes, I do.
Filthy Acts at a Reasonable Price.
Ah.
So instead of D4C, it's FARP.
Wow.
Filthy Acts at a Reasonable Price. It's so good. That's one I actually like because it's so bad. It comes back around to me liking it again. I'm like, it's not the same thing, but it's funny.
That is very interesting that they have to change it
and
up
then
like that.
Limp Biscuit became Flaccid Pancake, but they changed that to Lymph Biscuit.
Ah,
But yeah,
Last
apparently
one's
in the
better.
original like manga, it was just Flaccid Pancake.
gotcha.
It's a lot more fun if you actually have like the references. That's one show I like. You cannot watch dubbed,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Okay.
Plus, all just the vocal performances are iconic.
Yeah, anything I've ever seen on social media has definitely been Japanese VA.
Keeping going down the list, I'm gonna go a little bit faster now.
Okay.
Toradora is just a cute like romance slice of life. I think it does like romance really well. I like all the characters in it. There's not much else to talk about it other than if you
It's a
see
solid
it,
slice
you
of
probably
life.
know why I like it.
It's kind of like so it has some funny moments. Kind of.
Yeah, basically the two main characters are acting as wingmen for each other
Oh,
to help them like get their crushes.
gotcha. Toradora.
And it's cute. Yeah, Toradora.
Okay.
Toradora. We talked about Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Golden Boy is a show kind of similar to Chainsaw Man in that it follows just a pervert.
I've
with a heart
seen
of gold.
a lot. Not a lot,
It's
but
really funny.
yeah. I've seen and heard weird things about the dub.
Yeah, dub and sub, either way, you could watch either.
Yeah.
But basically, he's just someone who's extremely passionate about life and women. And I relate to that.
I think we can, yeah. I think I relate too.
He's like he's a screw up a little bit. He's a pervert. He rides his bike around everywhere. It's like a 6-episode OVA, so it's really short. I recommend watching it.
Okay.
But he'll meet like the most attractive women ever, and he's just motivated to like learn so much, and like he's basically fails upwards in life, and will like find himself like they'll be pissed off at him, and each episode's probably like a chapter or something, or a few chapters, based around like a tiny mini arc, where
is it like a new girl
like,
each episode?
New girl each episode, yeah. So like first episode is like a girl who runs like a software company.
Yeah.
Of like all women, and so he's like being perverted and like cleaning the toilets and everything. It's like, oh, she sits here.
Oh
he
my
starts
God.
like, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
I could watch this. This sounds fun.
So
sounds
he
fun.
fucks everything up constantly, and I'll give spoilers for the first episode just to give you a vibe of what happens. But like, you think they're gonna kill him because he like he messes up like the computer and everything. Like he wipes their entire program like a few days before release. So they're all struggling to program something, but then it turns out like during delivery day where they're about to like miss it, they're like, "Oh, we found a backup. Like, don't worry. Wait, this isn't our backup. It's better, and it has new features we didn't even consider adding, and like, and it's better than what we were going to deliver." And it turns out he had been taking notes the entire time. But he left them like a program and like made it better, and so that she starts to kind of fall in love with him, where she's like, "Oh wow, like this guy's actually like really kind. He's
kind
just
of
like
awful.
Yeah, he's perverted, but like and that's the whole joke and everything is that he's just like
Gotcha.
a pervert. But then as soon as she starts like pining after him, he's like thought he's fucked it up, but he's like made connections. He is riding his bike off into the sunset, and so she starts like chasing after him on her car and be like, "Wait, come back!" So he'll ride his bike and he shouts like, "Benkyo, benkyo, benkyo, benkyo," which is just study, 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 study in Japanese. And so he's just motivated. He's like basically a traveling what is the word for that? Like a Renaissance man, where like he learns new
Gotcha.
skills all the time, and so very inspiring in that like aspect, even though it's very goofy and funny.
It sounds like a good watch. At least
So good.
Yeah.
6 episodes, just like
That's not bad.
power through them, and like I watched it while I was sick one day, and it was really, really good.
It's probably
I enjoyed it
nice.
quite a bit.
Yeah.
Last 3 I'll go really quick because I actually haven't seen these in quite a bit of time. Serial Experiments Lane. It has very interesting, like, trippy presentation. It has like
Is it horror?
no, it's more, well, kind of. It has some elements, but it's more about like the I don't want to say dangers of the internet, but like the idea that the self that exists on the internet and the self that exists in the real world like can bleed over but also aren't the same person and are essentially like different entities, and the idea of like things being interconnected that shouldn't seem like it. This was released in 1998, by the way. So this was before the internet became this, basically, before social media became a big thing.
Okay.
And like it touches on a bunch of stuff that did eventually happen on the internet.
Mhm.
And it's interesting from a historical perspective in that way. But it also it presents a lot of just these concepts in a very interesting way, visually. And I've lost steam on like what I was gonna say about this,
Is it a bit like thought provoking?
very confusing. Very
Like you
very
really gotta think on some stuff.
non
It's
very
non-linear.
non-direct in its presentation.
Okay.
Very unique. Has that sci-fi feel, which I like quite a bit.
'Cause I actually recently added this to my watch list because I was
Mhm.
just kind of curious about it.
It's very esoteric, is I guess the word I would use for it. At least at the beginning, it becomes more clear afterwards, and you understand more each watch through that you do with it
Oh, okay.
on the world, essentially. So it's very interesting in that aspect. I don't think the meta commentary is as interesting as it is like as it was in the past. It's more like, wow, look at how much they got right about the internet, because it's
Gotcha.
been almost 30 years, which is
Mm.
crazy to think about. 1998 is almost.
I know.
I'm almost 30.
I know. Oh God.
Uh, Evangelion. It's Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yes.
Everyone knows everything about it. Evangelion.
It's fantastic.
Really good themes. Really interesting presentation.
Ugh.
Music's really good. Girl characters are also really good in this one. I like how they've written the female characters and cast in this show.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a reason why I like it, but
It's
like
part.
Lane, you get more out of it each watch. Each character has specific struggles that like someone can relate to, and like at least one of them.
Yeah.
Very good show, very classic. Everyone should watch. It's been discussed to death.
Yes. Yes, it has. But it's nice. I like how it's on your list.
And then this is not a favorite, but I wanted to talk about it on the show, so I put it on here.
Yay.
This was my first ever anime. It was Green. I was 12. I looked up like boob on YouTube or something, and it came up. And like I watched it
Booba.
144p dubbed. It is dog shit, but I am doing a video on it eventually.
Yes.
And so I rewatched it, and it is worse than I remembered, and I suppressed a lot of it because I remember watching it at like 3 a.m. But it is an eroge. It's a show based off an eroge, so it's literally just like softcore porn.
But it's
that I
like,
watched when I was 12.
which is, listen.
Do not watch it. It's just like, ooh, do you want to see high schoolers get naked? Whoa. So yeah, that's
But this was your first one. So this is
literally my first one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And like watching
so-
back in the day, like trying to find new anime to watch, or like finding somewhere to start is such a monster. It was
I did not look for anime. The anime came to me. And that started me down a path of like looking
Or
at
you
like
came to the anime.
good one, dude. Nice.
that. In fact, I did. Because after this, I watched like High School DxD and like a couple other ones, and then I think I stumbled across Code Geass as like my first not that anime. I was like, wow, this can be good. No way.
Well, that's cool. That's
Um,
good.
and-
That's a cool story.
Yeah. That's how I got into anime.
Let me know when you make this episode because I'm gonna watch it.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be a while. I need to figure out what I want to say about it, other than just like AVGN style. What were they thinking, guys? What the hecky? So yeah, that's my
Nice.
3x3.
I like it. It's very there's a lot here. I like the there's a lot of, obviously, like you mentioned, colors. There's a lot here that involves like contrasting colors that pop and things like that,
Mhm.
and colors that you don't normally see very often. which I like.
Yeah.
Good list.
What I
I like
like.
it.
Honorable mention also to Inferno Cop.
Inferno Cop.
If you've never heard of it, it's by Studio Trigger.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the concept of the Shrek Gulag
I
from DreamWorks?
vaguely, yes.
Where people that were not doing well on Prince of Egypt were sent to work on Shrek, basically. Imagine that, but a show that has 12 episodes that are 3 minutes each with moving PNGs that like they slide across the screen. That's what Studio Trigger was doing, I think, while they were making Kill La Kill. Was work on this in the meantime. It's very funny. It's about a cop that just has a skull on fire, and he like shoots bullets, and like it's just very funny. Everyone should check that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I have to see what it's
so
about now.
Stupid. It is literally the shortest thing you'll ever watch in the world. But it's
each episode's 3 minutes long.
It's 3 minutes, and there's like 12 of them.
Okay.
So basically, it's like 1.5 episodes of like a normal show.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. That sounds silly.
Inferno Cop is fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
So that's it.
Okay. I like that. Good. Thank you for sharing.
It did take 30 minutes actually, looking at the time.
It's all good. Totally good. You still how much you good on time? Are you
Yeah, I'm good on time for like a little bit longer for sure.
Okay. All right. I'll just real quick. I'll just touch.
No rush.
I'll just run through my top 10 so you have an idea what it's about. So I got Your Lie in April.
I still need to watch that.
Or Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso. That's a great one. Like that's one of my favorite tearjerkers in all of anime.
I've seen a lot of people posting about it because it's April right now. They're like, I'm watching Your Lie in April. In April.
If you want a good cry, that's the one to watch.
Yeah.
And the animation and the colors are fantastic. This is kind of like a normal one for most people. Attack on Titan. Or Shingeki no Kyojin. Guilty Crown is like a guilty pleasure of mine.
Okay. I have seen that actually.
Have you? Yeah.
Weirdly enough, I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes. I think I gave it like a 4, but I saw it when I was in 8th grade. So
it's funny.
It's been a hot minute.
I was going through your analyst and I noticed there was like a lot of the stuff that I really like, you had like super rated or dropped. And I was like, oh, I kind of want to talk about this. Because I like the idea. I just like when people have vastly different opinions or views on something that like I might like or you might not like. But the big thing for me for Guilty Crown was its music. I'm a big OST guy when it comes to
same. Mm-hmm.
You know, matching it with the animation, things like that. And Guilty Crown had one of the best OSTs. Dandadan. That's newer, but that's like
right.
I love Dandadan. And this one kind of does what you were talking about colors earlier. They have such fantastic use of coloring in this, and like
they really do.
And like the contrasting colors, and I can gush about this. I gushed about it a lot last season, and man, that just shot into my top 10. It's one of my favorites. This one's recent. Watched this recently. Was Bakano. And I think I saw that on your plan to watch. I don't know. Have you seen it yet?
Yep, that's a classic. I have not seen it. I need to.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Trash.
Yeah, he wasn't.
I watched the dub. It was so bad. My God.
Oh, actually?
And it was confusing.
Yeah.
The dub was so bad. It was like a slight to all Italian people. It was so.
Well, that's another reason you can't watch the JoJo's dub, because part 2 they have an Italian woman. She's like, "Hello, it is me. I'm an Italian woman." And like, I think she does a good job at her role, but also it does take me out a little bit. I'm like, you're clearly not Italian.
Yeah. But Bakano, it's super non-linear. It's very back and forth. A lot of jumping through the timeline.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's very thought provoking, and it's kind of an anime where you kind of get to choose who is your main character, which I ended up liking a lot. Just the theme, the OST, the animation for its time, it was all so good, and I love this one a lot.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I have to watch that one at some time for sure.
Yes, I think you'll like it based off some of the things I've heard.
The intro is iconic.
So
like,
good.
It is one of the most iconic intros in all of anime, I would say.
It was so good, and I just love the music and the jazzy tones, and
it's so good. Because of that, I expect to see Cowboy Bebop on this top 10.
No, yeah, I mean, it's an honorable mention. This top 10 was hard for me because I had to knock a couple out.
Right.
So Chainsaw Man was recently added to my top 10, and then because of the movie probably knocked Jujutsu Kaisen out. But yeah, Chainsaw Man is now in my top 10. I love it so much. It's loaded, as you know, it's loaded with personality. I think the core group of characters are just some of the greatest, like some of the best right now that like in currently ongoing anime. It's the animation's great. Mappa does such a great job. I think it just deserves to be here. So, like I said, I want to talk about the movie with you at some point.
Definitely. I think that deserves a whole episode for sure.
Yeah. I got Akame ga Kill. I don't know if you ever seen that. There's a lot of people that think it's trash.
That's what I was thinking of instead of Aldanoa Zero. I was thinking of Akame ga Kill.
Oh, really?
I just realized.
Yeah.
That was the one I had heard was like extremely edgy.
So you haven't seen it?
No.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say
I
anything
had
about
like
it then.
a friend's roommate that liked it at one point.
There's a lot of people out there that don't like it for weird reasons. So some people are surprised when I tell them it's one of my favorite. So Dragon Ball is on my top 10 because I feel like it has to be, not objectively being a great anime, but because it was such a big part of my life.
Yeah. That's kind of what the idea of the 3x3 is not like your 10 favorite. At least that's how I take it. It's like just 9 shows that like encapsulate and have influenced me and like you can see in my like life.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why that Dragon Ball is there for me, because it just is a big part of my life. I got ReZero.
Yep, that's classic.
That I just love how dark that gets. It's so good. And then Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul is also very dark. It gets kind of people talk about it poorly a little bit, kind of because of the most recent, or the last season, I should say. It took a turn for the worse because studio change and some other unfortunate things. But the first season was so good. And you haven't watched that, right?
No.
Okay.
I do know the intro song. That's
yeah.
all I know.
Intro, yeah, you can't, yeah. It's a staple. It's so good. And then if you watch it, you get a good sense of how well that fits the anime as well. But I'd say, since you like Chainsaw Man, I think you'd actually really enjoy the first season of Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay, yeah. I'll try it based on that.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And basically what was pushed out of my top 10 originally was Erased, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Angel Beats.
I grew up on Angel Beats. I don't know when you saw it, but that was one of my first shows as well.
Angel Beats for me,
yeah.
It made me cry a lot. That's why it's up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, like, anything that can really pull out like any kind of emotion for me really kind of is usually a high score.
Is that why Your Lie in April is number 1?
So it's so this isn't in any order, but
okay,
that's why it's in my top 10. It's in my top 10
it's an
because
unordered top 10. Gotcha.
The story I mean, it's got everything, but it's the only anime that I've ever watched that has made me emotional in every single episode.
Dang.
Yeah. And a lot of it is emotion from like colors and shit. It's like weird. It's hard to describe.
Like straight up just how it was directed and like the
Yeah.
color palette and stuff.
The production,
Dang.
the drawing, the music, and just like the relationship that's building there. Holy God. I know I could watch it again now and still probably have the same emotion, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's my top 10.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what I expected, honestly.
Yeah.
Having known you, I expected everything to be just like Bakano and like.
I mean, it's
Cowboy
great.
Bebop.
Like Cowboy Bebop is a huge honorable mention, and I feel like just for the sheer fact that people tell me that I sound a lot like Spike sometimes, that I just like should just put it there
Whatever
for that.
happens. It's the one quote I can think of.
Yeah.
Every time.
And yeah, no, that's 100% up there. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to make a top 10 because that's not the honorable mentions just have like as much of a chance to be in that list. I feel like.
Honestly, it's for me just whatever I'm feeling like that day. Like I don't. I assign scores to things out of necessity.
Yes.
In terms of like a broad feeling, but not because I'm like, this is better than this show, but this is like like I do think that in terms of like how much I like them, but it's kind of a reductive way of looking at it.
True.
For sure.
For me, when I rate things, I never try to use it as like a comparison piece. I do it like for more of a discussion piece. Just like, hey, I think like I rated this. I think it's it's great. But like if I rate something else like an 8.8 or something like that, and I'm comparing it to something that's like a 9.4, that's not. I don't think that necessarily means it's any worse. I just think maybe for like that genre or
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I use scores more in the sense of like if I'm comparing an 8.8 to a 9.4, it's like not even like this show is 0.6 points better.
Yep.
It's just like I enjoy this in the realm of a high 8, and I enjoy this one in the realm of like a mid 9.
Yep.
Where
Gotcha.
like it's just a vibe of like what I come away with, and like I think for me like 9s and above are things that I think about quite a bit or have influenced me in a very specific way.
Yeah.
Like in a lasting way. That like it was good enough and resonating enough that like I came away with thoughts for a long time afterwards, and or like maybe it influenced me in some way or something. And I liked it to that extent. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Other than that, it's just like a vibe thing.
Gotcha. All right, so I'm gonna get into this real quick. This is I want to ask you a few questions about VTubing, being a VTuber.
Oh yeah, that'll be interesting.
So it'll be up to you how far you want to get into it. But I'll try to, since we've been running, I don't want to waste too much of your time.
None of this is a waste of my time.
All right, cool.
I am very much enjoying this.
All right, cool. Glad to hear that. So, what inspired you to become a VTuber, or more specifically, were you inspired by someone, and if so, who was your inspiration?
Oh, that's a really good one. So in general, I would say I don't know if there was anyone specific that inspired me to become a VTuber. Like no one that I look back on and I'm like, that's the reason why. Like I have quite a few people that I watch and admire nowadays. But initially, the reason I originally started out like making content like pre-COVID, during COVID. And I wanted to move away from face cam.
Yeah.
So I had developed like basically an anime face that I was like, I like that. I wanna rock with that.
Nice.
Because I think the expressions and expressiveness, it's a whole different genre that I like quite a bit.
It really is.
Yeah. I like messing with things. I like being able I can be more expressive, and I have like a whole slew of buttons.
Yeah.
Because I do miss doing like webcam bits and everything, but I do appreciate this a lot more.
This feels more like you can just express your personality.
It feels more me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy it quite a bit.
Good.
I'm trying to think back to when I became a VTuber, who I was looking at the time. It might have been Cinder at the time.
Cinder.
Someone who's been lost to the annals of like drama and controversy and other things. Yeah.
Oh, good reason.
Yes. But just wanted to mention that obviously I don't like
I did
her
watch
anymore.
Cinder. I used to watch Cinder as well.
Oh, you did too? Okay, yeah.
Yep.
We share that pain then.
Yeah.
Oh, we did talk about it. We talked about it. Yeah. We've talked about it before. I remember now.
That's a good answer.
That's basically it. Yeah.
Okay. So, kind of jumping off from that, who's your favorite VTuber to watch right now? Or maybe there's more than one.
There's a lot. I don't watch a ton live streaming that very much.
Kind of like VODs. You catch up on VODs.
Yeah. Mint, like Made Mint. She's very cute. Mint Phantom, that's her name.
Mint Phantom.
I like her quite a bit.
Okay.
Closest to my vibes, I think, is Kumi. Kumi.
Kumi.
I don't know if you've heard of her before.
Sounds familiar.
She's she's bird themed and like very energetic, very chaotic in a way that like during my bits, I think I'm quite a lot like her.
Gotcha.
I like Giga a lot. Geega.
I do know Giga.
Giga is very cool. She's just down to earth.
I've seen Kumi on TikTok.
Yeah. You've probably seen like a clip then.
Yeah, she's sweet.
Yeah. Matara, I watched quite a bit. I don't watch her as much anymore. But she's also part of what was V Shoujo at one point. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That all Fallout.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That's all I can think of off the top of my head. I'm probably forgetting quite a few.
That's fine.
Because there's so many.
There's a couple good. Oh yeah, and it sounds like you're leaning a little bit more indie space.
Yeah. For sure.
Cool.
I don't really watch corporate VTubers.
Okay.
I've had some friends that we've watched HoloLive a little bit before, but I don't click with most of them.
Gotcha.
Even though I know like Mint Phantom was formerly, and I think also Matara was formerly like Niji Sanji.
Oh. Okay.
Which was a really
watch.
horrible company that like messed with their clients quite a bit, basically.
Gotcha. Who do you watch?
Chibi.
Chibi-Doki?
Oh yeah, Chibi.
Yeah,
so funny.
because she plays with a lot of the old Achievement Hunter guys, and I used to watch Achievement Hunter all the time. So her trying to get Ray to say "Let's play" all the time is hilarious.
She's awesome.
I think they were one of the first channels that I saw like play Peak.
Oh,
it's like a
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, her reactions are hilarious. She's very good. Okay, that's cute. How do you feel about the current state of VTuber content creation? There's so many different avenues and lanes you can take, but how do you feel about it as a whole? And do you feel like it's in a good place?
Interesting. So I don't necessarily think I've watched enough to have an opinion on like VTubing as a niche. I hope, at least with my content, I've noticed quite a bit of a lack of like most VTuber content that I see is either live streams, clips of live streams, or like what's the other word? Like long form content clipped from being streamed, basically.
Yes. Yep.
It's all live streams.
Yeah.
But I think there's so much to be done in like the constructed VTube world, or like the constructed video world, that hasn't been done, because it's a facet of content, basically.
True.
That you can it's like an extension of a like a PNG
Yeah.
that you would put up, like, you know, the guy crossing his arms when talking about a cartoon or whatever. It's like there's a lot more you can do with that, and
Oh, yeah.
there's a couple of people that I see like do that. Still, uh, I think the one that comes to my mind is like someone named like Yuko EX YUKKO. She does
That sounds
like
familiar.
story times basically.
Okay.
Mostly around her experience being transgender.
Gotcha.
I can't think of any others off the top of my head,
Well,
but
that's
I wish
fine.
there was more like creative content like that. Because I
Yeah.
think a lot of it's a shame that it's all relegated to like live streams. I don't think a lot of the boundaries are being pushed, but overall, I think it's in a good spot, I guess. I don't know.
There's room for like more scripted type content, like that you could like
Oh,
recording
absolutely,
content.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. I like that. That's cool. We kind of touched on it a tad already, but since I got it here, I'm gonna kind of bring it up again. So bouncing off that and the last question, there are a load of organizations out there, and I think we all know
Correct.
how hard and negative things can get.
Mhm.
Being with an org, for me at least, I'm mostly basing this on things that I've read and heard.
Niji Sanji and Bishojo.
Yeah.
For sure.
But also with that comes opportunities that some might not have found otherwise. So where do
Correct.
you feel like being a VTuber is at its best right now? Is it in the indie space, or do you think it lies with being a part of an org, or like like a big org or a smaller, lesser known org?
Absolutely indie. Like 99.99% indie. Like there's been so many scams and scandals with like corporations.
Yep.
I think it's best unless you get with someone like not Shoujo, because that one was one of the bad ones.
That was
I can't think of what it's
very
called.
bad. Yeah.
What's the big one? Hololive? If you get
Hololive,
with
yep.
Hololive, that's different. You immediately get 300,000 subscribers. That's different.
Yeah.
If you get with Hololive, go with Hololive.
Yeah.
And like but like even then, you're limited in terms of scope of what you can do.
Yeah.
But if you just want to, like, if your values align with Hololive and you just want instant, like, success, basically,
Mhm.
to some extent, with people at your debut and get thousands and thousands of views, I think go with Hololive. Other than that, go indie and hope you get lucky.
Yeah.
That's my thought. I don't think anyone else can be trusted, really.
True. No, that's a good point. That's a very good point.
And even Hololive is kind of like a gray zone from what I've heard.
The thing that I hear with them, as much as I do consume their content.
Toko Hololive?
Who?
Very early VTuber. She lost her like job essentially because I think she accidentally called Taipei Taiwan.
Oh, really? Huh. I don't know if I heard about that.
Because I mean, because she called it like Taiwan instead of Taipei, it upset the Chinese audience or something, and she had to be like let go
Gotcha.
or something. Even though
It
she
was
made like an
that
apology.
Hearthstone streamer.
What happened with them?
The Hearthstone streamer that did that.
Oh,
and then he got in
Blitzchung,
trouble.
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
They're just really competitive about like there's a billion people in China, so we gotta like
Yeah.
capitalism and all that.
The things that I hear kind of negative from Hololive, it's not that a lot of it gets out. A lot of it is tight-lipped, but you know, you at least in this last year and in change, we've seen a lot of popular Hololive creators graduate. I think a lot of them were for quote unquote like misalignment of views and things and stuff like that, which you can be construed as something negative. I don't know. But a lot of it sounds like overwork and things like that.
And content creation direction too. And image, I think, is a lot of at least for me, I would not want to work with an org because of that. I feel like I'd have to change my image quite a bit.
Yeah. So one that I watched, Mume, she graduated.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I know she's dealing with a lot of health issues, but she's still, contracted to work through that. And I think that was kind of like one of the big negatives that I think might happen more often than we see or hear about.
I didn't even know that because I found out about Mume as I was designing my character, basically.
Yeah.
This iteration, with the cape and everything and being like a wanderer.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think this is a different take on the character kind of archetype, but it was interesting. I was like, oh, funny how that kind of happened. And then I was kind of inspired by it.
Oh, nice. I like Mume a lot. She was supposed to
She's very
start
cute.
coming back as her old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was gonna go the other day, but then she had some like
I was
issues with
always
her
so
dog.
sad I could never watch her.
Yeah, she'll be
That's really
back
good.
as Shumachi, I think. Yeah, Shachimu. Yeah, so she'll be back soon, which I'm excited about because I came onto her late, and I really liked her personality. She was really fun to watch.
Yeah, she's really cute.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, indie space. I think that makes sense. I see, it does seem like having control over, your creative process and being able to do things in your own way is important.
Definitely.
With that said, if someone came to you, would you ever consider being a part of one? Or has it ever came across your mind? Yeah. Okay.
No. Unless it literally was Hololive and they're like, hey, we're going to give you 300,000 subscribers instantly.
Yeah.
And then like you can just contract with them and then leave. Like,
True.
And then you have like a fan base. So
yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
Okay.
It'd have to be something like that.
Okay.
And obviously, like by saying that, I wouldn't get one long term.
Yeah. Yeah. They'd probably want to sign
don't
you for like
plan on
5
it,
years or
but
something like that.
Yeah. I mean, if they wanted to sign me for 5 years, I'd be fine with that if they paid me. And
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Get those
for a little bit.
get that
Hell yeah.
would you get those idol vocal chops going?
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, I got one more.
Yo.
This one's
Shoot.
more about Petra, the Vtuber. Can you give us some lore? Tell us about your story. Who is
Ooh.
PetraCoreVT?
So, lore as it stands now. I live in a post-apocalyptic wasteland.
Yeah.
Where like a lot of water has gone scarce. Think like Mad Max.
Or the opposite of Waterworld.
Yeah, the opposite of Hydrocity Zone from Sonic.
And it's portrayed very well on your model. You really get that.
Yeah. But in a time like this, when people are fighting over resources and a lot of humanity has dwindled down in population, there have to be archivists, right?
Mm-hmm.
For certain things. So I like going through and finding games from the past and
That's awesome.
making sure and manga and figures and making sure that they can stay archived for future generations. And I was able. I'm still working on this part, but how do I stream in the apocalypse?
Your meta glasses.
We found a time hole. Me and some crows did because they helped me find little trinkets and I give them like food. I heard them repeating some things and I went to investigate a hole, and it turns out it sounded like there were people from the modern era on the other side.
Oh.
From before the whole unnamed at this moment redacted event.
It's currently redacted on this document.
Yeah. Oh, it's redacted. Oh no, the whole page. It's just a black rectangle. And so I got curious and I threw an Ethernet cord down there and someone plugged it in.
So now you're connected.
So, yeah.
And what about your crow friend? You have one, right? Don't you have like a little side guy that sits on your shoulder?
Oh yeah.
I don't think. I think you were saying it wasn't working before.
No, we're not seeing each other, but like my main crow, Midnight, he's a chatty little guy.
Yeah.
But
Does he have a
yeah,
name?
he
What
shows
is
up. Yeah, Midnight is his name.
Midnight.
Yeah, Midnight. Um, I have marked a bunch of crows with so my old design had an orange sweater.
Mhm.
So if you notice, they all have orange scarves. My crows do.
Oh, I didn't know.
I've
Okay.
ripped up my old orange sweaters and marked them.
That's awesome. I love
And,
that. I didn't
yeah.
notice that.
It's like a little incorporation of the old design.
Nice. That's cool.
I'll expand on the lore at some point, but that's the general.
So you're still,
gist of
yeah,
it.
you're still WIP. WIP.
Yeah, but that's the general. Like, I don't know where I'm gonna go from here yet, but
Mhm.
the idea is to have like an I was almost gonna say AVGN style show, but
Yeah.
where it's just like there's skits in between where it's like, oh, there's the lore
Mhm.
broken up between a review of like Avatar: The Last Airbender for PS2 or something. Whoa, crazy! And that's the general idea. Yeah.
So is that how you kind of choose the games that you've been playing on Twitch a little bit? It's kind of like to connect with the lore a little bit, because I know you've been playing the original Dark Souls, and kind of like playing some older type games. Is that kind of part of it, or is just more?
Yeah. So the way that chat can enter, they can enter and have midnight talk basically.
Yeah.
That is a representation of crows coming down to the hole and
Oh.
hearing things and repeating them
Nice.
and mimicking them, and that's how I access chat.
That's cool.
I
like it.
And what was the other thing you said?
No,
like Dark Souls and playing like the games and stuff.
Yeah. Just like
Yeah. This is me like sharing games that I like basically.
the ones that you're you're archiving.
Archiving them a little bit. Yeah. Like I
cool.
take them out of my personal archive, and I'm like, ooh, look.
I like that. That's cool.
Sand. I had thought about doing like some prop work. I haven't found a space for it where I
Mhm.
have just like a big old what is it called? The sand thing that in your backyard. Sandbox.
Sandbox.
But like
I'd
on a
say
table.
dude.
Yeah. And it's like I can pull things out of the sand and be like, look what I found.
That's not a bad
Like
idea.
do it for like
I like
cuts.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't found a space to do that where it won't get extremely messy though. Like maybe
That's
the
fair.
garage, I guess.
Yeah. That's
The
fair.
lighting in there is not gonna be so
Sand
good.
does get messy,
Yeah.
or
It's
makes things messy.
sticky, coarse, and gets everywhere. I've
Yeah.
heard
I don't.
from some wise men of our time.
True. Well, that's
I wonder.
What's up, Rich?
I was gonna say, I wonder if anybody will get that reference.
No one has ever seen that movie before. It's not real.
There's a lot of people that haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it
Trust me.
actually. You want to hear something funny? Is I've only seen one of the original 6 Star Wars movies.
Oh.
Episode 4.
I mean, some might think it's crazy. I
So
don't
the
think it's too
oldest
crazy.
one.
So for a while, my watch movies were half of 4, 7, and 8.
Really?
Yeah, now it's all of 4, 7, and 8. But I
Yeah.
had only seen the first half of like, or maybe like the first 30 minutes of 4 when I was 13 or something like that.
Gotcha. I like that. So I look forward to seeing you expand and start
Thank you.
teaching people more about your universe, and people start learning more about who PetraVT is, PetraCoreVT.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to it quite a bit.
Are you gonna do like a lore video, or have you already done one?
I have tried making one and then I forgot about it.
Oh no.
Because I was going to use it as a channel trailer too,
And
I didn't do it.
yeah.
It'll happen.
Because I like when you start up your streams, you have that like intro where you're kind of like walking through the desert.
Mhm.
It's nice. It's nice. It's a little touch.
Yeah. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of future things, by the way, because we're talking about my model, I am planning on getting a summer model soon and playing some Mario
Reveal.
Sunshine.
Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah.
I actually never
'cause
played
it's
it.
a summery game.
That's good. I like that.
One of my favorite childhood games.
Yeah. So you get to reveal a new model, summer themed model, and play a summer
Yeah.
themed game.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good. That's good
Mhm,
timing.
mhm.
It's creative. I like it.
Yeah. Thank you.
When do you? If you
Aiming for
wanna-
June.
maybe for June.
Personally, yeah.
Okay.
I am getting kind of tired.
Yeah, no, we're gonna wrap up
noticed.
here. Yeah,
Okay,
that's pretty
cool,
much
cool,
it.
cool,
I did
cool,
have one
cool.
more thing, but now it's just gonna go. It's just gonna go deeply long at this point.
What was the other thing?
It was called guest formations.
Guest formations?
Yeah, so I was gonna give you affirmations and some compliments, and you weren't allowed to say anything back.
Oh. Well,
I was like, I'm not allowed to
Appreciate
feel any kind of warmth or happiness, so you're not allowed to say anything, even if you're pretending. So I could say that for another time, but I can tell.
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting tired. My voice is actually getting shot.
yeah, mine a little bit too, and that
Yeah.
doesn't happen very often. I will say.
Yeah. So
So,
we'll
I can't
we'll save
imagine
that.
what
We'll save
y'all are
that.
going through.
Maybe I'll save that for when we talk about Chainsaw Man.
Okay, sounds good.
So yeah, so this is where we'll close it out. I thought this was good. This was really good. I'm really glad we were able to make the time to do this.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for basically letting me interview you.
Yeah, love you guys. Thank you so much.
Let's see. Would you like to real quick plug your channel? I'm gonna put all these in the description. Just can you plug it?
Shout out to PetraCoreVT. Who she's pretty cool.
He's really cute.
I have a main channel, PetraCoreVT, on YouTube. I stream on PetraCore Live on YouTube and PetraCoreVT on Twitch. And then, as we said before, Petra's Bunker is my meme, and I don't care enough to put this on another channel video. Dump.
Perfect.
Where I'll put short stuff that's just a non-algorithmically aligned quote with anything.
Gotcha.
Because I just like organizing things.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's
most of what I do, I think.
Okay. Yeah, that'll all be in the description. So make sure you check her channels out. Give her a follow. She's very entertaining. And I think, so that's going to do it. Rich, you got anything you want to say? You got anything you want to close out with?
No, it was just fun.
Just fun? Okay, cool. All right. So, yeah, thank you all for listening. If you have any thoughts or suggestions about the podcast or about anything that we talked about today, please let us know. Otherwise, we will see you in the next episode, probably a week from now, and we'll continue on the journey that is the Anime Odyssey. All right. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you.